Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Heroes Give Chase, episode 39, which when Googling it just said is an evil number. And then I went deeper and found out that there were 39 people who signed the US Constitution, which is far more interesting. Hooray. They couldn't find one more person to make it an even 40. That's tilting. Welcome to the show. That's how we put it up. Let's start off with Zadur. Thank you very much for the sub. Before we start, Sauna Tent takes shared first position in Heroes Lounge Division 2. Congrats, bud. Cast quite a few of your games. Been entertaining. Congrats on getting up to position 1. Now then, let's talk about what everyone's been up to in the last week. Has the order changed? I forgot to check that before the stream start. No, everyone's fine. Cool. Let's start with Crowan. What have you been up to in the last week?
Hello. Not too much besides TFT stuff and D&D. Just, yeah, same old stuff. Been trying to climb like top 50 now or something, but
Nice.
the number one person in points is like literally like 1.2 KLP, and for comparison, like, what is it? 5th place is like, I don't know, 500 or something. So
Oh, Jesus,
there's
how?
a big, I don't know. It's just nuts. It's just actually inhuman. I don't get it. Controls probability, I guess. I don't know.
A lot of people literally play this game as a job. And there's that big of a... Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. At what position are you at now?
I'm like 50 or something. I don't know. I have
Nice.
like 100 LP or something around. It's nowhere near 1200, but
It's a start. Getting up there. Getting up there. I am stuck in gold. Feels bad. Getting there though. Slowly creeping up. Alright. Kendrick, what have you been up to?
Yo,
What has
what's up,
your
guys?
strange life been up to?
My strange life has been strange indeed as I started playing Strange Life 2, or Life is Strange 2, and it's freaking amazing. I love it so much, and I love these story-driven games, Telltale games.
Hell yeah.
RIP. Although I heard that there's an attempt to revive some of those.
I hope so. They had a lot of... I'm amazed they lost money, honestly, with the amount of licenses they had.
Yeah. So I think they want to bring back at least the Batman one, which was pretty good.
That was fun.
And yeah, so and then I think this Thursday there's going to be the PC release of Detroit Become Human, so I'm going to play that too, like right next. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to more D&D, bruh. It's been a pretty good session last time, Epic Combat, and I want to see where this goes.
Are you a fan of those story games with like big consequences?
Always. And today I managed to mess it up royally. I think I got the worst ending of that episode ever. Like, people died, people got messed up, and apparently, and in the end of each episode, they show you how you did in terms of, or compared to other players. Like 50% of the players did this, 5% of the players did that. And then you get to see what you could have done. And I'm like, okay, I messed it up so bad. I missed out on the romance. I instead went to rob someone, and it went terribly bad. And oh god, it was glorious. It was a glorious fail.
If you enjoy those games, might I recommend you the remake of King's Quest?
Sure, you can recommend it. I'm gonna look it up.
I recommend it. King's Quest is a very old gaming series, starting from DOS, I believe. There is about 12 of them, but they've remade one using cel-shaded, hand-painted art.
Oh, it's on the PS4 too?
It's PS4, it's on PC, it's on Xbox, I believe. So, it's all over the place. It is very charming, very funny, but once you get to it, it has consequences, and especially once you get to episode 2, it gets rough. It gets real hard to deal.
Okay. Not bad, dude. That I put in my list.
Nice. Feels good. Faye, what have you been up to the last week?
Pretty much just streaming and TFT. Don't think I actually did really anything else. Just streaming, TFTing, and D&Ding.
Still sounds good. It sounds like a fun time in general. Sometimes the simplest things are the most fun. Feels good indeed. And Jixie, what have you been up to?
Well, I want to say first and foremost that thank you so much to everybody who's donated on my streams. We've so far raised $25 for the puppies. All through November, or sorry, not November, December, I am raising money for a local shelter in my community, and that's enough to get them 2 bags of food and some blankets. So we've been streaming for that to save the dogs. We played some Heroes, played some TFT, got absolutely smacked back into Iron where we belong. Yeah, we played some fun D&D, so doing a lot of streaming, a couple of different things, all for the sake of dogs.
Oh, sounds good. And that's still going on for the rest of December?
Yes.
Sounds good. Once again, !players in the chat, or check the description if you're on YouTube for all the details on everyone's streams and Twitters and all that lovely stuff. I have been also, I did some streaming, did the last Division S qualifier. Without saying spoilers, it was very entertaining. Can't wait for the playoffs this next Sunday. That should be fun. Played in Jinxie's Saturday D&D session. Was very entertaining. We left Waterdeep. Nothing went wrong. Surprisingly, actually. Nothing exploded at us this time. So feels good. Made some new friends. Everything went well. We did let some birds out. That seemed like it was a mistake. But either way, it was very was very fun. And yeah, just streamed Heroes, did some casting, played D&D. Feels good. Nice. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. Oh, and I did some writing, so I'm writing a pilot. So still have some way to go on that, but in my spare time doing something on that. Feels good. Alrighty, so that's what we have all been up to in the last week. Let's talk about what happened in the last session, though. The group continued their journey on towards the city of Solm. And in doing so, along their journey, they decided to take a detour after Kaizan was able to detect some interesting sounds and was able to spot, in the distance, an orcish war encampment. The group, wanting to either fuck up some orcs or see some cool shit, or find out what was making the noise at least, decided to investigate the camp, where they were immediately ambushed by phase spiders and a dragon, who appeared to be able to teleport between the shadows. Upon Shivari being able to understand said dragon, having pre-prepared comprehend languages and being able to speak into its mind, it hesitated on eating the party, and instead decided to make an alliance with them, that it would protect them on the way to Solm, in exchange for them dealing with the false Hydra. Apparently the creature that has maybe been causing all the disappearances of the animals around here, and the creatures that have been definitely not spotted, you don't remember anything. And suggested that in order to not so much detect them, but avoid them if necessary, or at least know when one might be nearby, they would require spiders or cats. The group opted for cat, as Shivari was able to turn Rosie into a cat. Upon being dropped off at an encampment near Solm, just under a day away, the group slept before being ambushed in the morning by the return of the Oni, who had brought with him an army of branch blights, which proceeded to give wonderful hugs until they were all killed. Mostly in silence due to a great use of the silence spell, which prevented the Oni from escaping. And you guys were actually able to finish him this time, Leonhardt dealing the final blow with his Frosty Beauty, after finally being cured of the curse of Glotatius the Glory Seeker, which Shivari then left under a rock. And that is where we left off. So, as the Oni falls to the ground, slumping against the crushed remains of one of the tents, what do you all want to do? Oh, and also there was an army of ostriches that happened too.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about
War ostriches.
that. War ostriches.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So yes, the Oni slumps against it. You guys are all freed, wounded. One of the tents very damaged, but you're alive. The silence spell drops. What do you wish to do?
Did we have a long rest before this, or were we
You
in the
had a long
process
rest
of having one?
before this.
Damn, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Shari will let the Oni's weapon fall out of her telekinesis grasp.
It clatters to the floor, this large glaive.
Shall go investigate the Oni's body, I suppose.
Okay, roll investigation. I did not open that tab. One moment. My apologies. Oh god, where actually is this? Ah, there we go.
Copy.
14.
14.
Nice, nice. Where are you, Oni? There you are. Nice. Okay. On the Oni's body. Oh, come on. Game, please. Page, please. Load. There we go. Much better. Alrighty, so you know where his glaive is, obviously. So that is technically part of his loot. This is technically a normal person-sized glaive. Anyone could use this if they are proficient.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. You are able to find 500 copper pieces, as well as what appears to be no silver pieces, not a single silver piece. 2,900 gold pieces in a very large sack, which also appears to hold inside it a bloodstone, some citrin, and 2 onyx.
Ooh.
Each worth 50 gold pieces. On the small pouch on their back, the Oni holds a potion of greater healing, which you do recognize. Another potion that you do not recognize. You would have to investigate this. And what appears to be a rope that has, I believe it has a description, but it appears to have gold twining sewed into it. Or weaved into it, I guess that would be.
Cool.
It is a length of silk rope. Yeah, it's a length of silk rope with gold weaved into it.
How much gold did you say?
2,900 pieces. Alright, that's what you find, Javari.
Okay.
Is it a basic glaive or a magic glaive?
You would have to try and detect that somehow with detect magic. You can try and examine it for runes to try and guess, but in order to tell for sure, you're going to have to pull out a detect magic. Would you like to try and check the glaive for runes?
Yes.
Okay, roll an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
That could be a rune or it could be a scratch. You can't tell.
Ah, of course.
Kazan will go over to the glaive and say, that is an impressive looking weapon.
'Tis.
Indeed, indeed. You think it is probably worth something?
If nothing else in metal alone. I can always sit down for 10 minutes and decide if it's magical.
No, I can do that. I can see if it is. Kazan will cast detect magic on the glaive.
Okay. Non-ritual.
I
just
can do it as
normal?
a ritual. Oh,
Yeah, not every class actually has ritual casting, as a heads up.
yeah, but I'm a cleric.
Yes, so you're fine.
Okay, then let me do
I'm
it so
pretty
you don't
sure
have to
Kaizen
waste your
does.
spells.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you're gonna spend 10 minutes. I don't actually know if Ranger does. Does Ranger have a ritual cast?
I don't think so.
Nah, fair enough.
I think it is.
Okay, well, Sartra's gonna spend the time to sit down and you detect magicking or identifying?
Detect magic, I don't have identify.
Detect magic, okay. You sit down and begin to detect magic. What's everyone else doing for 10 minutes?
Leonhardt would just investigate if there's any other traces or left,
I forgot just
left
quickly.
behinds.
The Oni's also wearing chainmail, Shivari. So you have giant-sized chainmail. Sorry, Leonhardt, say again.
Yeah, if there's are there any traces left behind or left behinds, and he would then also investigate the branch piles of the branch terrors or whatever they're called.
Branch blights. Okay, so roll
Branch
survival
blights.
to see any traces, any tracks, or anything like that. See if there's anything you can track down. 6. Can't see any tracks. And now
Okay.
for you're going to investigate the branch piles. So roll investigation.
Yep.
14. Okay. You find the branch piles. They mostly appear to be branches, but if you go and look in some of the holes that you, Kaizan, Shivari, Sartre all made, especially Shivari's, which are burnt, you can see the inside of the main trunks and the main accumulation of branches that created these creatures. The inside of that is black and ever so slightly gooey.
Ew. Oh, Leonhardt is not touching that. He would then just for each of the branch blights that was slain, he would take one non-gooey branch in his
snap
in
off
his
some
pouch.
snap off some branches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many were there total?
There were 6, I believe.
Okay. Cool. Cool. And he would also in a vial, or if he has an empty vial from one of the previous healing potions, I guess he
It's
would.
up to you guys to keep track of that, but I'll say yes for now.
Yeah. he would fill in a tiny bit of the Oni ash.
Okay. You scoop up some Oni ash.
Okay. And that's me.
Okay. Alrighty. Unless anyone else has anything they want to do for 10 minutes?
Does identify work on potions?
Yes. Identify does, or there is a roll you can do for tasting it. It does not activate if you do that.
I think she'd probably just use identify in the potion.
Okay,
since we're
ritual?
Also, yeah.
Okay, so you take your 10 minutes to do that as well. Kaisan, anything you want to do?
I guess Kaizen would just check the area, try to make sure there's no signs of any other danger.
Okay, roll perception
Everyone's
then.
concentrating on shit.
All good. Yeah, everyone, Shivari and Sartre are both sitting down rolling spells. You're checking for stuff, and Leonhardt is snapping twigs. Party's back, baby.
24.
24. Have a look around. Appears to be quiet. There are quite a few spiders around. Seems to be mostly clear.
Okay.
Alright, you can see the very small river coming through. It appears to be dried up at this time of year. It's the odd water-based reptilian appears to live in it. Small frog. That's not a reptilian at all. There is a single lizard. There we go. Alright. Okay, Sartre. Detect magic. The glaive does not glow. The rope does, and the potion in Shivari's hand does.
The weapon was not magical, but of course the potion is, and this rope is something interesting. Might be worth looking into.
It is magical?
Yes.
Then I suppose I can identify it after this potion.
Sounds good. I will begin packing up our stuff.
Okay, you begin packing up. One of the tents, the top tent, which I believe was Shivari's, is completely destroyed.
Oh.
To be fair, she never
Oh,
used
dear.
it. Oh no, wait, no, it wasn't. It can't have been Shivari. It can't have been Shivari's because Shivari.
I think
doesn't
it was
have a tent.
Kaizen's.
It was Kaizen's. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kaizen's tent is wrecked.
Unlucky.
So please remove tent from your inventory or change it to broken tent, your choice. If you have the mending spell, you could potentially try and fix it, but it might not work the same. It might be a bit wonky. And it would
I
take a
can
while.
fix that for you if you want.
Yeah, I
try
would require
to-
rolls because it's very intricate.
If you could, I guess so. I mean, it's not imperative that I have one, but
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
no
It does get a little
guarantee I
colder
can
and
fix
wetter
it,
here.
but
It is very misty. Or foggy, I guess.
You're
We can get one
welcome
in the
to
next
try.
town.
Okay.
Shivari will try to fix the tent.
Okay, well, after your identifies, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Well, your first identify finishes. This is a potion of growth. It gives you 1 cast of the enlarge spell, no concentration required.
Oh. Eat.
When you drink it. And I assume you're going to do the rope on the cart?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
That
guys
one can
finished.
wait.
Makes sense. Alrighty, so you guys are going to finish packing up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Finish packing up, you mount everything back onto Retribution. I will say in the time you guys are looking around and doing stuff, and in the first part of your cart journey, you will be able to have a short rest.
Yay.
So
Spells.
Shivara gets the spells back and everyone else can roll hit dice. Nicey. And Shivara, you finish your identify on the rope. This is a rope of climbing.
Cool.
It does what it says on the tin. Alrighty. So are you taking the glaive and the armor?
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense to me. Alrighty. Everyone restoring themselves up hit point wise. So you get back onto the road.
69 health.
Nice. Excuse me while I attempt to kill this fly.
Go get it. It's not the
Think I got
time
it.
for flies.
It's never the time for flies, unless you're a spider, in which case it's always fly time.
After identifying the rope, she'll just say, this is a rope of climbing. It's a magical rope. I will look up exactly what it does.
It's in the compendium, that one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Basically, it is a magical rope.
Neat.
Doesn't really describe what it
Okay.
does at all, but I love it.
I don't know if anyone wants to hold on to it. Can just
I
look-
can
After you
put these things
identify,
in
you
my
have its full
bag.
description, so you can just look it up in compendium and you know what it does.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, this is a potion of growth. Basically, it lets you cast a spell. I think an enlarge spell for. It just basically makes that for free.
Yeah, sorry, it doesn't give you the ability to cast a spell. When you drink it, the spell is cast on you.
Right.
Should have
yeah.
worded that. Yeah, I worded that badly.
So that could be good for perhaps, I don't know, Leonhardt or Satra. Whichever of you would want it.
Your Grace, it would be a good addition to you, I assume.
Yeah,
Alright. Hands over the
that'd be
potion.
cool.
Gives
I don't know
the
how I'd
Still
ride
find
my
them
horse.
potions.
You want to say that again, Satra?
I don't know how I would ride my horse, but I wouldn't mind being a little bit larger. Stop. If you guys would like, I can put the glaive and the chainmail into my bag.
Sure.
That would work, yes.
you
Make
want
it
to
a
put
bit easier.
The golden gems in there as well as like a fund for all of us, or do we want to just divvy that up?
I would be fine to share.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was 2 onyx, a bloodstone, and
A
500
citron.
copper.
You missed the citron.
Citron. Okay.
Yes, also 50 gold. And yes, 500 copper, 2,900 gold. No silver.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so the bloodstone was the citron or what?
Bloodstone and citron are different things. In D&D
No.
world, at least.
Okay,
Yes, they are
I will
separate.
add that.
Yes. Alrighty. So, who's driving the car? Who's keeping watch?
I watch things.
You watch things?
I'll
Roll a
drive.
perception then. Okay. Roll a survival. It's going to be very low DC because you're on a road.
28.
28. And Satra.
Rosie
Sorry, I'm
will be
trying to do
perched
10 things at
on the
once.
cart, and Shivari will be looking through her eyes.
Okay, keeping an eye out. I'd say that could give Kai's an advantage, but it doesn't matter. Alrighty. Sartre, you're keeping everyone on the road, you're going in the right direction, feels good, yeah, heading towards Solm. Kaizan, you keep an eye out. You hear very faintly in the distance a familiar but somehow new to you song. Once again, a wailing, mournful song. Every time you try to talk about it or try to focus in on it, you can't focus anymore. But you know you're hearing something. With a natural 20, you know you're hearing something right now, and you can you remember you can't focus on something. You just can't tell what.
I hear something in the distance. I don't know what it is though. Maybe the thing. Perhaps.
Is it an animal or
No, like the thing aberration. I don't know. Maybe I hear something.
Well, the dragon said that they do things with sound, so if it is a creature, I suppose that is what it would be.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh wait, I'm a cat right now. Meow.
You don't talk through the cat, you can just hear and see through it. You talk through yourself. Beast Bond is the spell you're thinking of, I think. Alright.
well, that is interesting. Let's see. How far is it until we reach the town?
You look ahead, it's probably... You look ahead, look to Satra, you can guess you're probably about 5 hours out.
Well, I say we travel to the town and try to find and recollect ourselves again there, and maybe come up with further plans on how to move on from there. If there's actually anyone left in that town, in this part of the world, I am not so sure about anything anymore.
Yeah, we shouldn't just push through. That seems easy enough.
Okay.
Would you like me to try and dispel the magic on you again, so you can maybe see what it is you're hearing?
Maybe if you'd like. I know there is something. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Are you alright?
It's just a weird feeling.
Well, then with my very last spell, I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on Kaizan.
Okay. Alrighty, protection from evil and good. Kaizan, you can hear clearly. How long's protection from evil and good last?
Up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes. You can hear a song. You can hear it. You remember it now. Sounds like a combination of whale cries? Whale sounds? What is the wording for that? It is whale song, right?
Yeah, they sing. Yeah.
Mhm.
It sounds like a combination of whale song and an infant crying.
Oof.
Yikes.
Kaizen, what do you hear? Does the spell work?
Yeah, it works. It's. I don't know how to describe it. Do whales exist in this world?
Yes, they do.
Okay, it sounds like a whale song and like a child crying mixture. It sounds very strange. I don't like it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Infants, little kids, little babies. They make unpleasant noise.
That's the part
we
you're
have
hung up on.
Does it sound like it's coming from two different creatures? Like maybe one is a more adult one making the not infant sound, and the other was a younger one. Because I think the dragon mentioned they are in different stages of maturity.
Because I'll try to focus on listening, seeing
Do
if
you hear them at
it's-
the same time, Kaizen, or is it more like a communication between the two?
From perception with advantage, Kaizen.
Okay.
Seven.
27?
Nice.
After 19. This doesn't sound like just one creature, but due to the spell currently on you, you also remember that each one of them has more than one head. The problem with that being, it seems like the sounds seem like they're coming from different directions. There appears to be more than two.
Because then I'll like look one way and then like look the other way. Like nod to himself. Well, I think there are more than just the two we know of. I
Hmm.
don't know if they're like communicating with each other or that is just what they do, but.
Do they speak simultaneously?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. You could say that.
Are you able to tell what direction it is coming from? Maybe I could have Rosie go take a look since she's a cat now.
Guess that just points in the directions that the sounds are coming from.
I suppose I can send Rosie if we want, or we can just continue on.
Can we do both as well, Shavati? Can you resummon Rosie at any given time?
I could, yes, but I don't want anything to happen to her.
Understandable. How about a 10-minute break here? And if we haven't, or if Rosie hasn't discovered anything odd, we continue on our journey.
That sounds good.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going to pause and send Rosie off in one of the directions?
Yep, towards the direction that Kaizen pointed where the sounds were coming from.
Okay. Alrighty. Rosie begins heading off in that direction. Rosie, from your eyes and ears, you can hear see, smell the forest around you. But that weird, seemingly extra sense cats have, aka their very keen hearing, Rosie can sense something is off. She cannot hear the song, but she can sense something is off, and as she gets nearer, Rosie is not having a good time.
Alright. Since
She's all poofed up.
Very poofy.
Sure, I can tell that she is not okay with this. She'll have her come back.
Well, she is okay to continue if you want her to continue, but she is she knows there is something dangerous. She can feel something dangerous.
That's
And
probably
you can feel
enough.
that through her. Sorry?
I think that's probably enough to get a sense of they're definitely in the area.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
she'll have her come back and. Well, I didn't want to send her too far in. But she definitely can sense that there is something out there. Something dangerous.
Well, I guess we should be on our guard the best we could be. Also, I have a question about how that works. You can see and hear through Rosie. Can you move your body? So could you use like her vision and then just like shoot where you think the thing is once we encounter it?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Huh. You could. That would be very neat.
I'm not sure that I could, but I guess it could be worth a try, I suppose.
Maybe once we get to the city, we can test it.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could cast a spell through her. But she would
That's
have
even
to be-
better.
She would have to be right next to them, though. So that would be kind of dangerous for her.
Yes, it's not any spell. You can only cast a spell where the spell range is touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, not one that is 30 feet in 5 feet.
Hmm.
But it's still really, really good to be able to do that.
Cat shooting laser beams through her eyes. I love it.
That would be cool, but unfortunately no. But it could be what touch spell does damage? It could be a cat delivering a shocking grasp, a lightning hand through itself. Could be something like that. Billy's a cool dude. Alrighty.
Well, let's be on our way then, off to civilized ground. Although, in these lands, what does that even mean?
Okay. So as a
You
heads
don't want to
up,
have another parade for yourself?
Oh, my need for parades has been saturated, Your Grace, for now. We can have a glorious return to home, though, if we can arrange, or you can arrange something.
I could probably do something.
as a heads up, you guys are getting within a couple hours of Somme now. Did any of you want to do anything before you arrive?
Lena would like to get, pretty, like polish his armor,
Okay.
fix his hair, wings at Chavari if she can help.
Reminder, this is, from what you would know, Leonhardt, has been repeatedly a fairly orc-occupied city.
I mean, we're not really criminals, right? We're not looked after.
I mean, you're traveling with the prince. And, and you are currently wearing your Homeland Security insignias on your armor. This is what I am asking. Are you wanting to change any of this?
So Leonhard obviously would know that because we read the orders earlier, right? That they want to scout out home and Asteria.
Mhm.
So he would then, of course, remove all insignias and symbols of Steria/Homeland Security.
Okay. You're able to
But his
successfully-
normal armor,
is
his
all
naked armor,
peacocks
if you will,
and-
he would definitely polish.
Yeah, that's all peacocks and...
Yeah, all the
house
peacocks.
signals. Yeah,
The adamantine chainmail needs to be looking good.
sounds good. All right, you polish that. Sartre?
You know, I really want to take this off and put on that orc armor that I found earlier, because it would be safer. But I also really want to keep my home armor because of vanity. Is that terrible?
I call it very much understandable. However, as your vassal and protector, I strongly recommend not drawing too much attention as the Prince of Home.
That's a fair point. I will begin taking off my home armor and putting on my Jacquemart armor.
Okay, we'll say for the sake of it is the same armor.
Cool.
Okay. So stats.
I made sure to grab plate
Yep.
armor when we
So,
were
yeah.
there.
Okay, so you put on plate armor.
hmm
Alrighty.
This smells awful.
Yeah. You guys look over, Sartre. Tieflings, you would know, are slightly more common in Jokma than they are in Holm. And in general, Sartre looks like he would fit in if it wasn't for the very, very clearly paladin-designed hammer strapped to his waist. But otherwise, could pass.
Your Grace, we can sell this weapon as... Well, not literally selling. We can pretend it's loot. And you found this. You took this off some foolish adversary that dared to challenge you, if anyone asks, of course.
I like the way you think, Leonhard. Good idea.
Alrighty. Kaizen, as the 10 minutes have expired on your spell, so you're back to normal perception as you guys spend 10 minutes waiting for Rosie to scout. Alrighty. So, you're continuing on?
Okay.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. Jabari and Kaizen, you staying dressed as you are?
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
guys gonna change into like the dark common clothes,
Okay.
but
Jabari,
Yeah.
you staying in
Really-
your robes of the Arc Magi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a hempen shirt you could just throw on top of that if you'd like.
Sure.
Ah,
I will give her one of the orc shirts that I picked up when we
Okay.
were.
It's a bit missized for Shivari, you two being very different body types. And also being designed for an orc.
It's like a like mommy's
Like a
night shirt.
yeah. Alrighty. So, you guys roll on until you are now within eyesight of the city of Sohm. And looking down, you see what appears to be a reasonably large town or small city. Glancing out, you can see it does spread out quite a few areas. The mist that permeates this area still lies across this town. You see a large church tower in the center. A very large and fancy-looking manor rests on a slight incline above the rest of the buildings, so that the only thing taller than it appears to be the church spire. The church you do recognize does appear to be for Grumsh, the god of orcs.
Oh, what a lovely place.
Yeah. We're not in. Are we still in Terlenia?
You are still in Terlenia.
I was going to ask, can you put it on the map again?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, you are still in Terlenia at the moment. We're probably going to have to do a jump to get to the map, so enjoy the Wheel of Planes again.
Noise.
Always passing through there. Bam. Okay, so... Whoop, that's the wrong map. That's where you... Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Sob's here. Okay, so yeah, you're still in Terlenia. This is the country of Terlenia that you're looking at now, and Sohm is here. But you are now very much in Jokma, which is the country to the right. You're very much in the... Yeah, we definitely own this of Jokma territory.
Oof.
This is also, as Leonhard would definitely know, a high magical independence and liberation front activity area from your last report, which was, to be fair, several months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the MILFs.
Not the mills.
I like to be.
Friends, we best be on our guard. This territory is not only now seemingly in orc hands, however, there's also reports, or there were reports, that our friends, the rogue mages, the ones that seek to spread magic to all sorts of vermin and people in general, they might show some activity here, which means we best be on our guard. There might be rogue mages or all sorts of other dangerous folk.
There's a lot of things converging on this one town.
It is not an area I would have voluntarily chosen to spend my holidays in.
you
Speaking of,
guys-
how much longer is left on that stick?
Well, by my approximation, it's. I'm
Uh,
not entirely sure how many days it's been. But Shivari would know, because she has keen mind.
Shivari would know. I think it was 5 days, and I think 2 days have passed since then, so 3 days.
Ah, darn.
About 3 more days until we can take a vacation.
Nice.
Okay. So, as you guys ride closer, you can see the outside of the town. It's a standard wooden wall protection. This has been a war town for several years. The villagers in there have mostly just tried to just deal with whoever occupies them at the moment. Right now, you do see that the banners on the outside, and you can see the tattered remains of several other banners that have been torn down, does appear to be the symbol of Jokma. As you ride up to the gate, is there any last things people would like to do before you arrive at the gate?
Judging from the size of the town, how many inhabitants can we estimate there to be in?
Medieval towns very different to normal towns, so a couple thousand.
Yeah. 1,000? Okay.
Couple thousand, maybe 3, 4.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, any last things people want to do before you arrive at the gate?
Nope.
Don't know if I already had it on, but because I put on the ring of non-detection.
You already have
Oh, do you
it on,
need to
no
tune?
worries.
Oh, okay, I already have
You
it
do
on,
need to
okay.
tune to it, and you already have. I believe you
Okay,
did that
okay.
session before last.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll write that down.
Okay. You guys arrive at the front gate. You can see what appears to be a human and a half-orc standing guard outside, wearing armor that does not look Jokma, but they do have Jokma badges that have been lazily sewn to the front of the armor. As they step forward, one of them steps forward, and in common, the human says, "Odd, who goes there?"
Just some passerby, sir. Looking to find refuge outside of this god-forsaken forest.
You're very well armed for passerbys.
You have to be in this forest, wouldn't you say?
I can attest to that. Not a pleasant ride, indeed.
Roll persuasion, either of you, or one each. Advantage for one person or one each.
I think your charisma is better than mine, Leonard.
That is weird
Yeah.
for a paladin.
I'm a stabby boy!
27. He looks at you as you start talking as if he recognizes your accent, and then is just like listens to what you say and is like, "Yeah, makes sense. How long are you planning on staying?"
Not too long. A day, 2 at most, and we'll be on our way again.
It's a very interesting accent you got there. Where's it from?
Well, my family's from Styria, but I personally haven't been there in a long time.
Good for you, mate. Rubbish up there. Well, enjoy the city of Somme. Hope you have a good time while you're here.
Has there been anything, any rumors, any interesting news been going on lately in this area? We haven't been talking to natives up in here, so it'd be nice to get an update.
Nothing ever happens in Somme.
Oh!
You mean what stays in homes? What happens in some stays in some?
Yeah, everything stays in Somme. Yeah, everything's pretty
we
fun.
passed through Chryso on our way here, and they asked for aid. You know who I could give this letter to?
He looks over at the orc, who looks up from staring at your feet and looks up to you all. I'll take that. I'll take it to the war chief.
Oh! You can just give it to him. That's quite alright.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. How's that hand?
I thought you said I could take you to the war chief. Sorry, my bad.
No, he said I can take it to the war chief.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will
I'll
hand
take
it
it.
to him. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you for being good citizens. I'm sure Chryso will be very appreciative to the Jokma Empire for assistance.
You would think that.
Yeah. Alright. Don't make any trouble.
Do we look like troublemakers to you?
Yeah. Don't mind him.
Oh.
Don't mind him. He's uptight. I think his tusks get too long. Poke him in the cheek. Go on ahead. It's fine. Alright, you guys ride on into the city. Gate is opened for you. You arrive inside. Low fog covers the ground. You see lanterns illuminated in the city even during the daytime. All but one lantern is illuminated throughout the streets as you begin passing through. People in the city almost appear to be just it's all very gloomy, much like the city itself. Wandering through, not paying a huge amount of attention. Passing around, going around their business, buying things.
What time of the day is it?
Approximately, from when you set out, I'd say maybe 6 p.m.
Okay.
This place is more depressing than Chryso, and I didn't think that was possible.
Well, Your Grace, at least they don't seem to be keen on parades.
They could probably do with one.
Yeah?
Maybe. What is our plan for here? How are we going to find the things we're supposed to get rid of?
It's an excellent question. We also need to find a Homeland Security gentleman, if I'm not mistaken, right?
You are one town off from that. You need to actually be.
Oh,
in touch
okay.
with that. Close, nearly.
If I'm remembering correctly what the dragon said, I think it was underground that we are looking for.
Yes.
We need to find a way to get underground, I suppose.
To do a bit of investigating around, I suppose.
Sounds like a good idea, judging from our experience in Chryso. Perhaps local temples, churches of some sort could have catacombs that lead us to the city undergrounds.
Perhaps check a job board, see if there are any jobs about strange noises or things like that.
Good idea. We need to find an inn anyway, don't we?
That is true. We need a place to stay at for a night.
So off to the inn then.
Leonhard would try to find maybe a friendly-looking person in town that he would then ask
Friendly is a
about.
little relative here.
Sorry?
Friendly is a little relative here.
Let's say a knowledgeable or a native-looking person. He would then ask a couple of people, if they can recommend an inn
you
or
find
place to
a
stay at.
relatively gruff-looking person. Looks like maybe a hunter or something walking through the town.
Hello, friend. My companions and I were looking for a place to stay for the night. Any recommendations? We're not from around here.
Oh yeah, you go. What are you looking for? Something partial or something simple?
We do have money, if you referring to this.
Oh, well, if you go up to the mayor's mansion, then there's an inn near there called the Mayor's Scraps. That's probably the best you're going to find in here.
The Mayor's Scraps. Outstanding.
Yeah, that's probably the best one you're going to find.
Life around here has been treating you well?
Yeah, everything's fine, I think. I don't really remember.
What's the current situation here in Somme? I saw the banners of Jacquemart at the entrance.
Oh, yeah, they're nice. Yeah. Maybe they came in. Everything's been nice. Treating us well. Make us move stuff time to time, but they're doing all right.
Orcs are behaving.
Yeah, well, that I remember. Yeah.
Insight check this individual.
You heard any songs recently?
Yeah, I've heard lots of songs. Can't remember any. I can't really sing any of them to you. Don't remember them, but yeah. 13. Yeah, he appears to be sure. He appears to be unsure, but being honest. He's unsure what you're asking.
Well then, friend, thank you very much for your help, and we shall look for the mayor's scraps.
All right. Have a good day. Bye. Goes off on the longest day.
Is there a lot of guards in the town?
There's a couple guards, mixture of
Are they exclusively
humans,
orcs?
Humans, orcs. There appears to be a tiefling or two, a couple half orcs. You see what appears to be one minotaur looming above everything else.
Damn. Well then, friends, we were recommended the mayor's scraps. Seems to be one of the better places in town, and I think after all we've been through, it is not too much to ask for if we finally get back into a real bed for once.
Yeah, that sounds charming.
Indeed, indeed.
Interesting name.
Yeah.
Mayor's scraps, indeed. If that's the name of the place, the best place they have to offer, I can only expect the worst. Captain Meyer owes me one after this.
All right. So you guys
Speaking of which, were we supposed to meet the home contact in Ina, or which was the town?
Ina was the one.
Okay, Ina. Yeah, good.
All right. So you're going to continue on towards the mayor's scraps. Okay.
Yep.
Pass through town. Anyone keeping a lookout, or are you comfortable?
Definitely not comfortable, so
Yeah.
All right. Roll
Leonard would
perception.
just like to observe or watch the behavior of guards, strength of the patrols and how they behave, how they interact with citizens and stuff like that, just to
Alright,
get
you
a
roll
general
perception
overview
for
of
that
what's.
specifically.
Yeah.
And for a more general perception check, Kaizen, I believe, said he wanted to.
So that was investigation for me, or
Perception, sorry.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, I want to watch the guards to like see how they act, because I realize I totally look like a Jacques soldier now, and somebody might mistake me for like.
You can help Leonhardt then, give him advantage.
Oh right.
Or do one yourself, your choice.
I'll help Leonhardt.
Okay. So Leonhardt
Okay, then I get
advantage.
another one.
Kaizen with your 10. You keep Kaizen, you keep an eye out. Doesn't appear to be anything dangerous. You do see a load of people walking around. It's a town. You do spot down one of the alleyways what appears to be a cloth, a blanket that's been laid out with a load of items. Looks like a homeless person lives there, but they are not currently there.
okay.
And Leonhardt, you keep an eye out. No one appears to be giving you any weird looks. Sartre, again, these look like normal patrols, but you can't really work out a pattern or anything. Appears to be relatively strong, but every now and again you do see people walking single, which is not usual for guards. Most of the time, from your experiences, guards usually walk in pairs.
Hmm.
We're still in the cart, right?
Yes.
Okay, if we're still in the cart, then Shavaria will have Rosie kind of walk around while they're going towards their destination, and she'll look through her eyes and stuff to see if she gets that sense of danger that she was in the forest.
Okay, roll perception.
Do, do.
20.
Noise.
Okay. Keeping an eye out. Rosie does not like being here at all. Nothing about this town looks fun. Rosie is having a terrible time.
Aww.
This entire town feels like when she was getting closer to whatever that is in that forest.
All right. She'll just mentally send a Sari.
You get a mental back. Alrighty. So, you ride through town, starting to get to a nicer area. You see what appears to be you do see a couple markets as you pass by. This is a fairly busy town. It's just everyone's moving. It seems like they're moving at like 3/4 speed. You make your way up to the fancier district. You can see some decorations have been put up, celebrating a celebrating a recent rebuilding of the temple after it was destroyed in the last battle with Holm.
Would Leonhard know who won that battle?
That was a Jokma victory. The temple was destroyed very handily, but the battle in that particular case, which is why this place is still owned by Jokma, it was definitely won by Jokma. You make your way up and you arrive at the Mayor's Scraps, which the symbol on the sign is an entire pig with an apple in its mouth.
Cute. Do you think they have baths here?
Place looks very nice. Looks very high quality. As nice as any place you'd find in Holm, almost. Except for the nicest of nicest places.
Well then, friends, first round's on me. Let's enjoy the warmth of a hearth and good food and a comfortable bed.
Oh, I can get behind that.
Okay, you guys head inside. You do see there is a person waiting outside who looks to you all and looks to your horse and is like, "Would you like me to take that?"
Yes, please, sir.
Of course. Stabling is... Pricing is hard. Found it. Shit, where is it?
Does he look taken aback by the horse floating slightly off the ground?
Doesn't be noticed, it's foggy. You can't see.
I'll just
Things are
throw the
really full
reins
horse.
to him. You can add it to my bill. Money is of no consequence to me.
I'll be sure to notice that. What's your name?
Sir Luther,
Sir Luther.
Knight of Jokma.
Alright. Doesn't really that bothered. Takes the horse. Takes the car around to the side. You guys head inside. You can see the entire place is dressed up. Very similar to, like, it looks like it could be a mayor's office if it wasn't for all the tables laid around. There's a fireplace. There's a globe that clearly looks like it's supposed to be a
People
drinks thing.
actually working there.
There's no one actually working there except for what looks like one person writing what appears to be their own script that they appear to be getting ready to pitch to a bard. A cup of coffee in front of them. Overall, though,
People who work on their scripts in public. Right at home, jeez.
need inspiration sometimes.
I know it's a meme.
You look around. You see the front desk manned by what appears to be a human, very tired looking, glances out at you. It's very blonde hair all the way down into blonde sideburns that comes around, but it's a very bright, almost platinum blonde hair. As he glances up and looks at you, the place is busy, but the bell on the door raises his attention to you. Finishes cleaning his glass, places it on the desk, seeing if you'll come over.
He's even more blonde than you, Leonhard.
Yes, indeed. He has, I hate to admit it, but where there's beauty, I can appreciate it. His hair is fabulous. Absolutely.
It's very long, very flowing. Kicks out a little bit at the bottom, but overall, it's pretty good. Alright, what are you doing?
Well, we just got a great party fund. Should we, 5 of the nicest rooms they can afford?
Just what I thought.
Excellent.
Sure.
Unless you guys want to share.
I mean, I don't really sleep, right? So I don't know if I necessarily need an entire room to myself, but...
Yeah, I don't think I need the nicest one either. I mean, do what you will for yourself, but... I mean, unless you're paying, I don't need the nicest.
Pragmatic as always, Kaizen.
What can I say?
Except your...
Well then, 4 rooms. Do we need,
I
we
just
need
realized
dinner?
5 includes the DM, so it'd be 3 rooms.
The counter guy looks up confused that you said 5 the first time, and 4 the second, and Sartre, you feel like you attempted to remember something that you don't anymore.
Huh. I'm sorry, I seem to have forgotten how to count. Yes, 3, please.
3? 3?
Yes.
What? Sorry. The man looks at you. He brushes his hair out of his eyes. I'm sorry. 3 rooms total, or what? What would you like?
Kaizen and Shavadia sharing then, Your Grace. Sir Luther.
Like this is really. Oh, it's fine. Me and my wife can share a room, and then the rest of you can whatever you'd like. It's on me. I'll just like, I'm sorry, it just came out. At Shivari, like.
All right. So one mayor.
Telepathically say it's okay.
All right. So one mayoral room, and then what else?
What is that?
The mayoral suite is one of our nicest room. It's our nicest room.
Sure, Sir Leonhard, you can have that one.
The mayoral
With
suite.
pleasure.
We have
I'm
more than one
going
of these
to-
rooms. If you want a second,
I'm sorry?
we have more than one of the mayoral suites. If you would like a second.
Sure, why not?
All right. 2 mayoral suites. What? Any others? I see there's 4 of you.
Whatever your average room is.
Average room. All right. That would be the accountant's chambers. One of those. So 3 rooms
Sure.
total.
Yes.
All right.
That'll
Well,
be
that would be a total of 10 gold.
I will hand him 1 platinum piece. I am blown away by how cheap this is.
Very generous, sir. Aristocratic rooms are only 4 gold a day. How many days would you like these for?
2 days, so I will give him another one.
Thank you.
And
sir. Do you happen to have your war coin on you?
war coin.
Right, yes, all soldiers of Jokma carry a war coin. It's how they get their veterans discount.
Oh, I must have dropped it in my last battle
That's
with
fine.
some
If you
good for nothing Starians.
That's fine. If you can bring it back next time, then I'll make sure to refund you the rest.
Thank you, I appreciate that very much.
Of course, no worries. All right, so you pay him 22 platinum.
Yes.
Okay, hands you 3 room keys. 3 of them have a very fancy look. 2 of them have a very fancy looking symbol, and the other one's a key.
I take the key.
You do baths here, do you?
The mirror rooms have solo baths, but we do have a public bathhouse around the back. Yes, of course.
Okay.
Drinks and baths, anyone?
There is an in-bath pool. There is an in-bath bar.
Fancy.
How come you have such a fine establishment in a place like this? No offense, of course. Some is a lovely place compared to the surroundings in these days, but I'm still struck by the quality of your establishment, and
Oh,
you may
well.
take that as a compliment very much.
Well, it was someone else's idea, I'm afraid, but a lot of people came through here, including a lot of very important generals from Styria, from Telenia, from Jokma. They want somewhere nice to stay, so we set this place up and figured it would be a good place to keep them happy and keep them from causing too much havoc in the town.
Styria, you say? There weren't really many visitors from that place in the most recent times, or?
Not in the most recent times, but we certainly had a couple who came through a couple of years ago when the war was on. It was a back and forth battle, you know. And well, when it's back and forth battle, say places like this get destroyed, but if we can keep the occupying force happy, then we can keep destruction to a minimum. That's why the mayoral scraps was born.
You know, they say only the strong survive, but
Yes, definitely.
I say the smart ones do too.
Well, that's
And-
very. I hope you're referring to me, and if so, that's very appreciated. But again, not my idea. But I happily work here because it's a good one.
Very well. Do you happen to have any useful information of what's the latest buzz in town? If you excuse my language.
Well, the temple's just been rebuilt. There's been celebrations happening for that. They've been doing a couple sermons around the town. The homelessness problem in this town has reached an all-time low, which is quite fascinating considering the war was only recently, which is all fantastic. The crime rate's a little high, but overall it's mostly muggings as opposed to anything really dangerous. The new dojo was set up. That's good. They've been doing great. Overall, it's been relatively quiet with interesting culture being brought over from Nchokmo. The best part about being a war town, each invading force brings its own culture. This place, I like to think, is a little taste of home, if you know what I mean.
Oh, for sure, I understand that. And if you don't mind my curiosity, good sir, how do people survive in these forests? We've passed
do you
through
mean?
and couldn't help but find that they were very dangerous for the average
Well,
town
of course,
folk.
there's wolves and stuff, but as long as you travel with a protected unit, I'm sure you'll be fine.
People do not report anything strange on the road to Chryso.
Not that I've heard. Nothing I remember
Interesting.
recently, anyway.
So the surrounding lands have always been this quiet.
Oh, no, not quiet. There's lots of things out there, I'm sure.
Leonhard looks at his companions. If he's the only one kind of surprised to hear this, it's like, what? So everything's normal?
You probably can't remember it, Leonhard.
Well then, I might as well just ask one final question and then
Of
I
course.
shall release you. You've been very helpful. A man called Jeremy.
Hmm?
Is there anyone in this town?
No, there's
that goes
never
by
been
the name
anyone
of
here
that?
named Jeremy.
You've never heard of anyone?
No, I've never heard that name before in my life.
Well then,
Hmm.
thank
I
you
mean,
for
the
your
only
patience.
Jeremy here would be Jeremy and Sons Carpenters, but that place has been There's no one who called Jeremy who works there.
It's an odd name for a business, then.
Yeah, it's weird, right? But not going to judge it. The only person who's there is Son. No Jeremy there. Never has been.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. Anything I can get you to
Uh,
your rooms?
Where do I buy arrows?
Ah, that would be the Fletchers. So if you head out the door, you turn down the left, you go about 800 feet. Eventually, you'll arrive at the Fletchers. I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
My name? My name is Mason.
Well, thank you, Mason.
Yeah, 3 A's.
Looking around, is there like a job board posted anywhere?
Not here. You can tell an area like this looks
Yeah.
a little too fancy for something like that.
Do you know if there are any inns in town that may have some kind of job boards?
Not speaking of going to my competition, are you?
No, just want to look around and see what the general jobs are in the town.
I wouldn't recommend another inn, but I would recommend the town square. There is definitely a job board there.
Okay, thank you. Mason.
No worries. Anything I can bring up to your rooms? Any food, drinks? I know you're planning on having a bath, but I can bring something to have something prepared. Would you like warm towels?
Oh, yes, please.
Warm towels it is. With the mayoral suite, this all comes free.
Suppose food would be a good idea. We haven't had any.
Food does not come free, just to be clear, but absolutely. Food. What kind of meal? What kind of meal would you like? The special for today appears to be potato soup. That's it.
What do you have?
Potato soup.
Huh.
Potato soup, corn, and well, the my personal favorite appears to be, let's have a look. It appears to be tripe pie.
Potato
It's one
soup
of
is
those weird
fine.
ones with the fish heads, right?
No, that's not that one. Tripe is absolutely delicious. It's a delicacy around here. Hang on, let me Google exactly what tripe is so I can tell you.
I thought it was a fish.
Yes, no. Tripe is like the lining of a stomach of like a sheep or a cow.
Do you have just beef?
No, what's beef? Of course, no beef. We don't have beef here.
Any fish?
No fish.
Mutton?
No mutton. We have
You guys
potato.
not eat
We do eat
meat?
mutton, but we don't have any.
chicken?
No chicken.
How can you not have chicken? It's literally the easiest form of meat to grow.
We haven't got any.
Potato soup is fine.
Yes, that
We have tripe. If you want meat, we have tripe and offal. Those are your options.
That sounds awful.
It's delicious. It's what we have.
Surprise me.
Surprise you? Well, all right.
Oh, if you shit in a plate, I swear.
I'm not gonna shit in a plate. But tell me, how do you like hoof?
You know, I think I will come back down to the counter later and order my own. Actually,
no,
I'm not
understood.
hungry now.
Understood. Well, make sure to let me know.
Of course.
All right.
I'll have some potato soup.
Potato soup, of course. I have that brought up. Which room are you staying in? We're staying in what room?
With my husband.
Ah, the mayoral suite, of course. I wasn't going to church. All right then, I'll have that brought up. That will be. Oh wait, mayoral suite comes. That is not for free. Sorry, because food is not for free. Potato soup that would cost you 3 copper pieces.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else I can have you brought up? I'll make sure to bring those warm towels up.
No, that's it. Thank you.
The
You've been very
wonderful.
helpful.
I'm so glad. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the Mayor's Scraps.
Let's go to
Thank
that
you.
bar,
May I
guys.
listen?
You're very welcome. A nice pronunciation. Alrighty, so you guys head out. You're heading up to the rooms.
I'm headed to the bar.
Head to the bar. You're not gonna dump your shit first. Just in
Okay,
full
I'll dump my
armor, plonk. And then a beer. You can if you want.
No, I'll go up to the room and put my nicer clothes on.
Okay. Alright, you dress in your fancier clothes. Everyone is able to deposit anything they don't want to take with them.
I guess Leonard stays the way he is, or he takes a bath and then dresses back the way he was.
You had a mayoral suite, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you go to the solar bath in your room. It's very well cared for. You notice that it has been heated upon your arrival. You did notice what appeared to be a hotel worker scurrying away from your room as you arrived at the top of the stairs as fast as possible, trying not to be seen. But your bath was preheated upon your arrival. Same with you, Satra and Shivari. Able to warm up.
We're walking up to the rooms, because I'm gonna say, after I put my things away, I will go buy arrows and I will return.
All right, be safe. Do you want any of us to come with you?
It is up to you. Don't
You can
think
take
I
Rosie
need
with
it. That is okay, unless you like want to watch or something.
No. That is fine.
Okay.
Alright. So, Leonhard, you have a bath. Satra?
Tell me, do these look too Styrian? Do you think they'll know? Does this say, I'm a prince?
Yeah.
Ex-
Very
Yeah,
good.
this would only be to Shivari. She's the only person in the room with
Yeah.
Satra.
Huh. I might need to go get some new clothes.
That would
Um,
probably be a good idea for all of us, actually, since we will be traveling further into Jacma.
By the way, I am so sorry. Leonhardt started speaking too much. I panicked and it just came out.
It's fine.
Right. Okay. Um. Yes. Do you want to drink or bath, or then bath then drink? Sorry. Drink before bath or bath before drink?
I was going to take a bath and then probably have the food that they brought up. And then I
Okay.
suppose a drink. Not very much, though.
Yeah, I'll go down to the bar then, so you can have the room to yourself while you do that. So, you know, you can have your privacy and whatnot.
Okay. I mean, did you want to take a bath first? Because you are more than welcome.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Satra scoots down to the bar. Leonhard and
Yep.
Shivari have baths. Kaizan, you're gonna scoot to the arrow shop. Okay. You arrive at Farrell's Fine Fletcher's. Inside, you
Alright.
see what appears to be a tall but not too tall half orc. Short brown hair, slight bald spot on the top of the head. Looks up at you as he's finishing affixing a head to an arrow. Oh, good day. How can I help you?
100 arrows.
100 arrows. Someone's busy, of course. Starts searching through everything. Don't see many of your kind around here, sir.
I know.
Just tourism or invading force? We get a lot of those around here.
Neither.
Well, okay, apologize for prying. Pulls out a very large bunch of arrows. Look to be relatively finely fleshed. Hands them to you. Well, that will cost you 5 gold pieces.
Okay, then just hands over 5 gold pieces.
Wonderful. Sorry for prying on your personal business. I can see you weren't in the mood to talk. I hope the rest of your day is very pleasant.
Then just takes the arrows and leaves.
Goodbye. Come again now. Okay. You have 100 arrows.
Cool. Go back to the inn.
Okay.
Kind of taking not the same route that he got there. Probably took like a direct route to get there, and then maybe like we'll walk up and down a couple of like side streets to see if you can hear any sus shit or something.
Okay, roll perception.
Okay. 26.
Okay. As you're walking down one of the side streets, you do hear stuff. You hear what appears to be one deep voice and one slightly more normal pitched voice. Normal is a relative term. I'm telling you, I saw 4 of them with a big old horse. Their pockets were jingling on the way, and they're clearly loaded. Well, sure, it's a good idea. They're out of the mayor's scraps. They might be important. One of them looked like a guard, but I watched when they went in. I had a drink in the bar. You know me, I like a drink. I had a drink and I saw him. He didn't have his coin. No one's gonna believe him if we were to do something. Why, you're the smart one. I'll get the other lads and we'll be ready tomorrow. That's a good idea. I'll see you then.
I can tell like what race these 2 individuals are.
Roll. I don't know. This would This will be another. This will be insight, investigation, perception, something along those lines.
Sure, insight. I'll do that one.
Sure.
13.
13. Pretty hard to tell. The deep voice definitely sounds orcish, but the
Okay.
higher voice is pretty hard to tell. Could be any combination of human, elf, dwarf, gnome. Could be anything.
Okay. Kaizen wants to, because he collected several like Jakma insignias, wants to take one of them, like lower ranking ones, put it on like the side of a random building, and then drive like a dagger through the insignia and a little bit like into the building.
Okay. Dagger.
And
You
just leave it there.
take one dagger from your inventory and one Jogma insignia. You pin it to the side of a building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And goes back to the inn.
All right. You go back to the inn. You find Sartre in the bar.
Alright. So, hello, I've returned. How are you enjoying this?
It's pretty good.
Sartre, I assume you would have paid for alcohol.
Yep.
Okay, that would be. I've lost my drink prices. Drinks. Too many things. Drinks. There we go. Ale or wine?
Ale.
Ale. Gallon or mug?
Mug.
4 copper pieces.
4 copper pieces. Alrighty. I'll just put a copper piece on the bar, or not a copper piece, a gold piece on the bar, and just say, "Let me know what this covers. Or you need more."
The barkeeper looks up. It's a slightly skinnier looking human. Looks like this is maybe his first job. Looks at the gold pieces, does some math in their head. Hang on. 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold. That'll do you for 12.
Great, thank you. How are you doing here, Kaizen?
What do you mean?
From what I've gathered from just bits and pieces, orcs aren't exactly your favorite type of people.
No. You could say that, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'm not going to go around killing orcs, but if someone has a problem with me, then they will certainly have a problem.
well, of course, I wasn't saying like that. I know you can handle yourself on the battlefield, but if you ever needed to talk or something, I know I'm kind of a loud idiot sometimes, but I care about you, and I want to make sure that you're doing all right.
It is appreciated, but yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm mostly still thinking about our travels, our journeys. It is very off-putting, I guess. The creatures we have, I guess, not faced yet, but have affected us.
Right.
Not
going to
really
enjoy one
used
night.
to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not really used to an enemy I could not face in that way. I cannot just shoot an arrow at.
Well, I can cast my spell on you once we find it, and hopefully that'll help.
Hopefully so.
We have no spells, and I think some of us are still kind of a little rough, so try and enjoy tonight. maybe. Have some fun, hang out with your friends, and then we can worry about the creatures tomorrow.
Hmm. I wish it were that simple, but probably be very on edge given these circumstances.
I understand. Well, I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you. I'm here for you. If it gets to a point that the orcs are really rude and you can't fight them because that would cause a scene. If you need to go out behind the inn and kick my ass, I'm definitely willing to spar with you.
Okay.
You can tell that Satra hasn't been part of the battle royale. Otherwise, he wouldn't say that.
I perhaps will take you up on that eventually, but it should be okay for now.
All right.
But I guess likewise, similar sentiment to you.
Thank you. And with that, I will. Oh, by the way, I have a jug that creates, different kinds of things. I mostly use it for beer, but it also makes elven wine. If you ever need like a little taste of home, I'm far from my home right now, and it sucks. So I can only imagine how you must be feeling. If you need it.
Creates elven wine?
Yeah. Not a lot, but some,
Curious. I sure can test a little bit of it.
It's in the closet in our suite underneath my blue cloak. I'm sure if you ask Shivari, she'll point it to you. Don't go up there right now. She's in the bath.
By this point, both Leonhart and Shivari would have probably finished their baths.
Okay. I don't know that. I haven't been up there.
Yeah. The question is whether they come down for a drink, in which case you would find out.
Later that night, Satra was beaten up by a group of owls.
So, okay, we'll go up there in a bit then.
Yeah. Or if you'd like to drink down here with me. I've been told I'm great company.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because I'll kind of just chill around the area. Not really do too much.
Okay.
Maybe order like a ale or something and just like absentmindedly like sip on it.
Okay. 4 couple pieces for an ale.
Sure.
Unless you want to be on Satra's, I think, 8 drink tab.
I'll buy you ale.
Let me actually do
Okay,
the maths
sure.
on that.
I'll figure it out.
Because 4 copper, so that's 2 to a silver plus remainder. So actually, I think we're talking over 20 drinks that you have ordered with a gold piece.
Jeez.
Fucking party.
It's a fucking party. I think it's 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it is 24 drinks. But that's just mental maths in my head, so it's almost certainly wrong.
That sounds good. I don't think I need more than that, so that's perfect.
No, I don't think.
Even
yeah.
if it is more.
Mhm.
Just the right amount.
Exactly 24 drinks, no more, no less. Alrighty. Minha, sorry, what are you doing after your baths?
Waiting for potato soup.
Your potato soup was delivered while you were in the bath. The bath is obscured by a curtain, so they do not see you on entry. But you do hear a knock on the door, and it opens after a couple seconds. It opens very carefully, and you hear called in, "Housekeeping, room service, potato soup."
Yes, thank you. You can just put it in the room somewhere.
I'll put it on the table.
Thank you.
Nice, and leaves out. Your warm towels will also warm towels. I'm coming up to the bath. Not going to open the curtain. places that you hear a faint floof as something is put down next to you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Door shuts. Yeah. Leonhard, did you also ask for warm towels?
Not really. So when Leonhard is done with his bath, he would probably just. I assume there's a window that shows
There is a window.
towards the town.
There is this window. You have the mayor. All the mayoral suites point towards the mayor's mansion.
Cool. So Leonhard would just spend like maybe 20 minutes ish, just observing like what's going on in town at night.
Okay.
You know.
You look out. The buildings in between you and the mansion. They appear to be stuff appears to be happening every now and again. There's a couple shops by the looks of it. A lot of them look to be very fancy residential suites, though. You look up at the mayor's house. That appears to be quiet and dark.
Okay.
Alright, you finish your bath, dry off.
Yeah, and after he's done,
Tastes
you know,
like
just
me.
chilling and looking outside, he would just honestly, I think he's still pretty tired, so he would probably just go to bed.
Okay, you head to bed. Alright. Shvari, you finish your bath?
Yeah.
You eat your soup?
Finish bath, have the soup, and then after
Okay.
the soup she'll...
Tastes starchy.
I would hope so. After the soup she'll make her way downstairs.
Okay, for the sake of timing, you pass Kaizen on the way.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Satra said that he'd be able to show me where some jug is that makes elven wine under something in his room, your room, both of your rooms.
I think I have an idea of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
You let Kaizen into the room. Blue cloak is very clearly seen underneath it. A jug with several corks. None of them are labeled.
Oops.
Just like
Fortune favors the bold. Let's go.
just like smell different things. Try
Roll
to detect
perception.
Smell. A
You're
natural one
pretty
for
sure.
9.
You are pretty sure you found the right one.
All right.
Oh
Take
no!
Take a glass.
It's gonna be
Okay.
Mayo, and he's
Mug
gonna
or
think that I'm an
something.
asshole.
You pop the cork out. And you're gonna pour.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me a d10.
4.
4. Okay. It's not wine. What pours out is this thick, sticky, yellow golden liquid that slowly pours the bloop into the wine glass and then pours the bloop into the wine glass. Smells sweet.
Just like look at it, sniff it.
Smells like honey.
Mm.
You want a glass of honey?
I tried to be so kind.
Certainly, I don't. This is not Elvish wine, which Satcher said there was Elvish wine here. I thought it was this one. I don't know. Taste it nonetheless. Gotta taste it.
You taste it? Tastes like honey. It's just straight up honey.
Is it just like rock? Yeah.
It's straight up honey. You
Shots of
tip it to drink it, and it into your mouth really slowly pours. It's really thick. Not like breakfast honey that's like really diluted to make it pour better. It's real thick.
Yeah, certainly not the right one. This is just literal honey, I guess.
Right. You have good luck with that. I'll be downstairs. Bye.
Okay.
Alright, sure, you head downstairs. Guys, and you have a glass of honey. What do you want to do? Now we're having a party.
Oh no, what do I do? This is a surprisingly awkward situation. Tried to like pour the honey back into the thing,
Okay.
if possible.
It's not the cork. It does not pour. It starts to just seep around the side and pour all down the glass. It's on your hand. It's on the jar.
Okay.
The
Oh
jar's now
no.
sticky.
This is a tragedy.
Kaizen's greatest enemy.
This is an actual tragedy. I just give up. Just try to. Oh, I cast prestidigitation. Try to clean up
The
the
honey is
mess.
clean. You clean up the honey.
Okay. I just give up. I just put it back.
This is just
Go
any
back downstairs.
sitcom or comedy show where it just cuts down to Shivari and Satra just drinking. Oh, I sure hope Kaizan's really liking that honey. And Kaizan's just covered in honey. Just upstairs panicking and freaking out.
Just how did I get here? Oh no.
Alright, so you clean up the honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what now?
I just leave put the jug back and just leave.
Okay,
Just-
you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Head back to your room.
It's doomed. It's just doomed.
Okay, Shivari, Satra. You're in the bar. What you want to do?
Drink?
Oh, sure.
Got 28 to get through.
I think I might have overcalculated the alcohol here, so please, anything you'd like, it's on me. My goal is to get silly and show these people some fun.
All right. How much did you pay for?
Well, ale is 4 copper pieces. I put down a gold coin.
Oh, that's a lot.
I don't intend to drink all of it, probably. I'll just leave the nice young man behind the bar with a fair tip, hopefully.
Oh, that would be nice. I suppose you could also share drinks with other people here if your intent is to show them how fun you are.
Oh, that's a great idea! On the house! Another barkeep!
Hooray! Okay, 28 drinks is easy enough to give everyone in here a free drink. If there was a popularity score that I could give you, I would give it to you, but I can't. But it will be remembered.
Good. Huh. Yeah, wow. You know, I really thought everybody was gonna come and hang out and we could share silly stories and have fun, but nobody really wants to come hang out. I mean, you're here and that's fantastic, and but you know, I was hoping we could have a party. You know, I'm a little disappointed nobody came to my party.
I mean, Kaizen was looking for the jug thing that you told them about.
I never told him how to use it. Oh no!
I mean, was he looking for honey? Cause that's what he got.
Oh shit! Oh, he's gonna be so mad. He's gonna think that I'm such a jerk.
I'm sure he will think it was an honest mistake.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah, well, you know, it refreshes in the morning. I will bring him some in the morning and show him how to use it and ever he would like.
Breakfast wine.
I'm sure he would like that a lot. And Leonhardt, he likes his alone time, I suppose.
Is there a big polished mirror there? I bet you he's just looking at himself.
Probably, yes.
What time is it?
At this point, probably 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Okay, so most of the shops are probably closed then.
Depends. you would know that a lot of orcs and tieflings have dark vision. Nighttime is less of a bad thing around here.
You want to stumble down and get some silly clothes?
If there are shops that are open, we could also maybe stop by the town square and check out the job board there.
Oh, that's a great idea. Excuse me, barkeep.
Yeah. I've
Do you
changed
know
voice.
what time?
It's fine.
Do you know what time the shops close around here roughly?
Oh, jeez. I think they close around 1 a.m. Some of them stay open all night on shifts.
Excellent, thank you.
It's alright.
All right, yeah, you want to head to the job board and then maybe go see about getting some less princely clothes.
Sure. Should we tell the others or just us two?
I can ask the guy at the front to send word that we've gone out,
Okay.
so we don't have to run back up there.
That is fine. I suppose I could also just. Do I have that spell? Never mind, I do not. Ignore me. I don't say that.
Okay. Well, then I will get up, walk up to the front. Excuse me.
Hello.
Would you allow or tell my companions that myself and my wife will be going out and we shall return later this evening. If they have need of us, they can find us at a local or at the town square or wherever you can buy clothes.
Of course, those are the friends in rooms 68 and 70, right?
Yes, I believe so. Hey, nice.
Of course, I'll make sure the letter is delivered.
Thank you.
Is there a place that you would recommend for clothes?
Well,
in
what in
town?
particular are you looking for?
Just
Nice clothes?
yes.
Nice clothes. Well, it's not that far from here, I'd say. If you go to the town center, just down the road here, it's pretty hard to miss. Follow the widest road, you'll find it. If you look around there, then you'll see inside there are several different threaderies.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Of course.
All right, I will start making my way towards the long road.
Alright. Where's Shibari?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice. Leonhardt, Kaizan, letters are poked under your door if you're awake. Slash not trancing. I mean, trance would technically detect it. It's loud enough. Single double knock plus a letter.
Okay, would try to would cancel trance, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Open it, read it.
Yeah.
Shivari and Satra are. It just says your companions have gone for a walk to the town square to get clothes.
Okay.
Leonhardt, you awake?
I would probably have fallen asleep already because that last fight that we had, he got pretty beaten up. So,
Cool. Roll me a wisdom save.
oh god, Glutatious, is that you?
Oh no.
11. You're able to get to sleep. But it does feel weird. You don't, for some reason, you feel like there should be something in your arms. You don't remember sleeping with anything in your arms. But it feels weird. But you do get to sleep. And get a nice
Okay.
rest. Alrighty.
Yeah, so he would probably not wake up if there's a letter
No
shoved under
worries.
his door.
Alrighty. Satra, Shivari, you walk down the town road, having a look around. You keep everything out. Shivari, are you bringing Rosie?
Yeah.
Okay, Rosie is padding alongside you both. Look around, fog's still quite low. It's a little bit thicker now that the nighttime is coming in. Only making everything a little colder around. The lanterns, all but the one you saw earlier, are lit. overall, everyone appears to just be getting around their business. You spot one other inn on the way down. It appears to have some loud, uproarious music playing in it. You can see silhouettes of people dancing behind the slightly tinted windows.
I bet you they know how to have a fun time.
It does look a lot more lively than the other inn, I suppose.
Maybe tomorrow we go there.
Will we be here tomorrow?
I assume so. We have to fight that creature. I
That
paid
is
for
true.
2 evenings.
Sure.
As you approach what appears to be very clearly a town square, where you look around, you can see a large square area where it's almost entirely shop fronts and a couple inns. As you do pass through, a person in yellow robes with a red sash tied around their waist attempts to hand you a leaflet. Come spend time. Come, show off your skills at the order of the closed eye.
Huh, what's this?
It's the new dojo in town. You think you have skills? Come test your strength here. Also,
Well, that
we're
could
looking
be
for we're looking for strong hands to help us lift stuff. Combination warehouse and dojo is the only way we can afford the rent.
Fair enough.
Shafari will take a leaflet and look at it, I suppose.
Okay. On the front, it has a picture of someone in a fighting pose wearing the same uniform. This one appears to have a tattoo of an eye with a cross with a slash coming through it downwards to score it, basically. And on the side it just says, "Do you think you have what it takes?" And underneath, in much smaller text, it says, "Looking for laborers." And inside is a description of the Order of the Closed Eye. It is a group of monks training to increase fighting potential and spiritual guidance throughout the town for those with a less than religious following or just looking to make themselves stronger. Sometimes an invading army gets a little overzealous and tries to attack your business. Well, train yourself to defend your business and your loved ones here. And it's a lot of stuff like that. And every now and again it slips in. There's also very heavy boxes that need moving. And it's all slipped in there. And the idea is, you show up at the dojo, you pay at the door, and you keep going till you get knocked out, or you knock out every monk in there.
The symbol doesn't look like the one from the note that the librarian
No,
gave
it
her,
does
right?
not.
Okay. I'm making sure.
Mm-mm. In the notes, it does say that lethal weapons are authorized, that there are healing capabilities online, but if you shoot someone when they're down, you will be arrested.
Well, that is an interesting thing. Not really
Yeah.
something that I would necessarily want to participate in.
Bet you Leonhardt would like that. Or maybe Kaizen.
It does, on the sheet, it does allow groups and it does allow magic.
Nice.
Doesn't say anything about horses, but you could ask. Okay, you have that leaflet. So if you want to mark down Order of the Closed Eye leaflet, and as you step into the town center, you do see several threaderies.
Very nice.
That's a made-up word. Using it now. Committed. It's a real word in this world. Okay, so you're looking for clothes. What are you looking for?
Something that's nice,
That's.
but
Want to be
isn't.
more specific.
Well, sorry, I was typing and also.
Okay, all good. Sorry.
If you'd let me finish, looks less princely. Like something that just looks like it would fit the area, but is also like finely made and soft and like looks expensive because
Okay.
people need to know that I have money, even though I don't.
So you're looking for a nice expensive clothes store.
Yes.
Okay. For the sake of convenience, because I don't know what to RP what these people dress around here, I didn't have that planned, you are able to, if you wish, acquire fine clothes for 15 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay, Shirai, what would you like to acquire?
Go to the Gap.
Go to the Gap.
Shavaria would probably get like a nice dress.
Nice dress with fine clothes as well.
Yeah.
15 gold pieces. You gonna pick up anything for your friends, or are you good?
I'll pick up something for Leonhardt. I don't know if Kaizen would appreciate this gift.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fine for Leonhardt as well.
How about like a simple cloak that looks like area-esque?
Okay. Yes, a cloak is completely fine. That would cost you 5 silver pieces.
Okay.
And yes, if you want fine clothes for Leonhardt as well, another 15.
Okay, so these are 19. Wow, that gold goes fast.
It real does.
Yeah.
The average pay. Fine clothes are expensive, dudes. You're lucky I
No, I
don't
know.
make you pay it. I personally really dislike the lifestyle expectancy money. I mean, it is a cool rule, but personally, I think it can get really weird in terms of keeping track of it. Because if you want to keep an aristocratic lifestyle, you must just spend 10 gold a day no matter what. Just to show you're aristocratic in terms of money. That's the lifestyle expenses. So yeah, that's the thing.
I
That
didn't
is
even
it.
know that was a thing.
It is. It is it's a thing you do if you just basically don't want to keep track of how much you're spending on day to day. So you can use it for that, and I might use it for that. Basically, I'm going to ask, how would you spend your day? Are you being posh? Are you being squalid? And you can say, I'm doing this, and I'll be like, cool. And it's great for downtime as well to work out how much money you spent.
Great.
So it has options. It has uses. Alrighty, but on the exactly 9 p.m., I think now's a good time to take our halftime break. So sounds good. As you two head back to the inn with bags of cloves in tow, night on the town. And
Oh, we didn't look at the job board yet.
Ah, yeah, but
Yeah,
then never mind. As you head to the job board, we will take our break. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just over 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Heroes Give Chase after these Twitch ads. Feels good. See you in a bit. Bye. welcome back, everybody. So, Shivari and Satra, you are in the town centre and you're heading towards the job board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have a look over the job board. It appears to be very trivial, honestly. There's a lot of people looking for meat. A lot of people asking for that. A couple of people asking for help. There's the same flyer that you have in your hand has been taped to this place as well. You can see a couple people looking for help with heavy lifting. There are a couple jobs if you just want to earn some money around town. Stable hands, lifting. You can see there is someone who wants a nighttime guard for one of the more expensive jewelry shops in town. You see a couple warnings about sprees of muggings that have happened. Warnings from the town guard saying, "Jacques, do not steal from others. It is dishonorable. Please report any theft you see to the Jacques guards."
Anything about any like noises or like strange places to investigate
Roll
or
investigation.
Okie dokie. Investigation. Bop, boop.
Bop, boop.
16.
16. Alright, you delve deeper, searching through the smaller texts, looking through, lifting up some of the things to see the ones underneath, see if there's anything interesting there. In terms of strange noises, doesn't appear to be anything there.
Nothing on here really looks out of the ordinary. Nothing like back in Gresto.
No, not at all. Maybe we can just start looking for places with basements.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to head back to the inn?
I think it's a good time to head back to the inn to see if it
Yeah,
has a
okay.
basement.
Alright, you head back to the inn. Tell you what, make a perception check on the way to see if you can spot basements.
Alrighty. Come on, there we go.
There it is.
Nice.
Roll 20 caught up. 20. This area, the only basement you can see appears to be a wine cellar on the party inn that you passed.
Well, even more reason to go there now.
Alrighty, you arrive back at your inn. The man at the front desk looks at you and nods as you head in. Is there anything else I can get you to for the night,
Does
Mr.
this
and
place have a
Mrs.?
basement?
This place does not have a basement. Yes,
Huh.
Mr. and Mrs.
Teefington.
Mr. and Mrs. Teefington of the Teefingtons.
Yes, of course.
The Jacques Teefingtons.
Very same.
Well, why didn't you say so?
We like to, you know.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sometimes we like to hang around with the rest of the world without, being swarmed.
Of course. Honor is mine. And I'll keep this hush-hush. I'll treat you just like any other guests.
We appreciate that very
Thank you.
much.
Of course. Anything else I can get you for the night?
No, that's it, thank you.
Alright, well, have a lovely night.
You won't happen to know of any buildings that have basements?
Well, a couple have basements. A lot of the bars have basements. Mayoral House probably has a basement. I believe the police precinct has the guard precinct has a basement.
Okay.
Those are the only ones I know of. Why are you interested?
Oh,
Yeah,
just
we-
a survey to make sure that, our house is up to standard,
Oh, of course.
You mentioned the mayor's house?
Yes. The mayoral mansion.
Who is the mayor of this
Oh,
town?
we don't have a mayor. We've never had a mayor.
So why is there a mayor's house? Does anybody live in it?
No, it's never been there. I don't know. I don't remember. We've never had a mayor. No, I don't think anyone's ever lived in that house.
Detect thoughts.
Okay. Surface level? Because I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to
There's
see.
a very familiar looking gap in a memory.
That's what she was looking for.
Yep, that's what you find immediately.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well,
it's just a name, right? It's just a domain, and just a name. It's a mayoral mansion.
Yep. That is right.
Yeah, we never had a mayor. Of course not. That'd be silly.
That would be very silly.
Yeah.
I'm so
of
sorry
course.
for asking.
Of course, it's fine. It's fine. I just couldn't remember for some reason.
It happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good night.
Have a good night. Let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Of course, thank you.
All right. So you're gonna head up.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to that tomorrow.
Yeah, that definitely stands out as a place that we should investigate. I may have pried a bit into that person's thoughts, and I saw a very familiar gap of their memory. So I think that kind of confirms that maybe we should go investigate over there.
Makes sense to me. You'd like to get situated. You can sleep on the bed. I'll take the couch. I would like to bathe.
This is the mayoral suite. There are several beds.
Okay, perfect.
Of course, the mayor.
Stop
mayoral
eating
suite
the
might
cheese, what the
might have
hell?
guests. What a wonderful sentence that is.
Sorry, my cat just came over and ate a bite of my cheese. I'm so sorry. Please continue on.
I mean, I don't sleep, so.
Oh, right, of course. Oops, silly me.
That won't be a
Yeah.
problem, right? Like, I don't like. I tend to be pretty quiet at night, but if it is at all an issue, I can always go hang downstairs, I guess.
No, it's no problem at all. Yeah, I sleep like a stone, no problem. My brothers used to call me Buzzsaw on account of sometimes I would snore. So, hopefully that doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Well,
All right. So
have a
after
good
you
night.
pull the curtain across, have yourself a bath.
Yep. Make
Shivari,
sure to keep my tail super tucked so no one can see it.
All right. Shivari, the curtain hides it anyway. Shivari notices nothing.
Good. And then we
Right.
sleep.
What would you like to do during the nighttime?
Probably read through some of the books that she got back in Greiso.
Reading the books. Reading
We haven't
the
really had
books.
a opportunity to be somewhere where she could read at night. She's usually paying attention to spooky things at night.
Understood. Sartre, I see you are currently muted, but did you want to do any of your reading tonight before you sleep? You would have time.
Yes, I would love to. Thank
Okay,
you.
Then you can take off 2 hours.
Yay.
Within which is the reasonable amount before long rest would definitely have to happen. If you want to push it, then rolls would be had.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. How far are you in?
I am
Remember, you have to do this in 7 days.
35 out of 48 hours.
Been 7 days, and you've done 3, so you're doing good. Probably should nail this pretty easily. Alrighty. So, the morning comes. Everyone awakens. Kaizen, you're up way earlier than everyone else except Shivari. Anything either of you would like to do during the morning hours while I kill this fly? Anything you'd like to do?
Well, I just go
Fuck!
down to the
Sorry.
go down to the main part of the inn pretty early.
Okay.
Just
Just get breakfast. Nailed it.
yeah,
Got
get
it.
breakfast, chill.
Shivari would do the same.
Okay. You quietly roll stealth, see if you wake up Sartre.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
I got it, Chromate. I got it. Shut up.
Oh, not bad. 17.
17. No, it's above Salter's perception, so yeah, you are able to sneak out. You and Kaizen arrive down about the same time.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm alright. How was your sleep trance thing? Is it sleep? You don't really sleep, right?
No, not really. It's just, I guess you could call it mental rest in a sense. I
Ah.
kind of separate myself from total consciousness, and I mean, don't really like dream, but can change what I think about during it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's fine, standard as usual. There was actually some people I overheard yesterday that I think were looking to like rob us, perhaps something like that. We looked like we had money, I suppose.
Hmm.
So just be careful of that, and we'll mention to the others when they are up. But yeah.
They did mention that muggings in this town were kind of a thing. Also, on the job board, which did not have anything of interest, it did mention the muggings as well.
Okay.
But we found out, while the job board didn't have anything, the innkeeper did. We asked about, any places with the basement, and he mentioned the mayor's house, and they were like, "Oh, who lives in the mayor's house?" And he's like, "Nobody," but he didn't really remember that nobody lived there. It was kind of, that whole thing about not remembering stuff.
So we're going to the mayor's house then.
Yes, pretty much. That's
Okay.
probably the best place to start.
Yeah, probably. It's very suspicious, so
Has a basement.
that is important. Like, yeah, very important in this process. So probably is the right place. The signs are leading towards that.
Hopefully. It would be nice if that was just the place to be and not a red herring.
Yeah, it's still going to be a difficult process of getting rid of the things, but
Well, finding them is the first step, and then dealing with them we will figure out.
true.
Oh,
Very true.
also, there is the dojo, and they're doing something where you can go and fight there, and you might be interested in it if we have free time later. I suppose she'll hand him the leaflet, show him it.
So take a few moments. I'll look at it. I mean, it might be interesting if we have to stay here for some reason, but I think after we take care of this problem, would still like to be on the way.
That's fair. I was curious maybe how some owls would do during it, but
Probably pretty well. I think they seemed quite adept.
they most certainly did.
As we both have discovered.
And what were those that in TT Forest before when we were fighting the Oni?
Oh, the water ostriches?
Is that what they were? I don't think I've ever seen those creatures before.
Yeah, I have only really heard of them. I don't think I've actually seen one until then, but I just called upon the powers of nature, and that is what was summoned.
War ostrich. Does that mean that they are used in war?
I think so. I maybe remember transcribing a story once about elvish riders they rode war ostriches. I think it was a long time ago though. Maybe they've kind
Really?
of fallen out of practice though. Yeah,
Huh. That is amazing.
yeah, they go very fast and they leap around. And when they leap around, it gives them a better kind of angle to attack and stuff.
I kind of saw that out of my peripheral as I was being squeezed by a tree.
Yeah, me too. The trees were quite rough actually. Couldn't really get away from them.
Yeah, who would have thought that we'd have that much trouble with the tree?
Well, the toughest enemies are those you least expect sometimes.
A lesson well learned.
Very much so.
Alright, so Day's meals. What would you two like before Leonhardt and Satra arrive? Squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, or aristocratic. The food is mostly, if there is meat, it is chicken nugget meat, aka all the rubbish bits. and if otherwise, it's mostly potatoes and corn.
Modest.
Modest. 3 silver pieces, please. That's your food for the day.
Sure, I will do wealthy.
Wealthy. 8 silver pieces. Big spender.
Let's see.
Getting a taste of the rich lifestyle.
Oh, damn. It's good shit. It's nice. They added some meat to this one. It's good stuff. Alrighty, Leonhardt, Sartre, you arrive down for breakfast. Kaizan and Shivari have already started eating. Kaizan with a bowl of what looks to be corn and potato soup. Whereas Shivari appears to have a miscellaneous meat conglomeration with some fancy sauces and some roast potatoes with it.
Lena, we're definitely Drenchevati with the good food.
Okay, going for wealthy or aristocratic?
Wealthy.
Wealthy. Alrighty, so that will be again 8 silver pieces for you.
I'm doing aristocratic. I'm a rich boy. I
Aristocratic.
finally have the money to indulge in that.
Okay, placed in front of Leonhardt, you get miscellaneous meat conglomeration with some fancy sauces. It tastes like meat. You get the odd bit of gristle and fat in it, but mostly it tastes good. It's prepared well out of. You can tell it's inferior materials prepared very well.
Yeah.
Sartre, you placed in front of you what appears to be some kind of bird breast. You don't know what kind. Drizzled with sauce and, again, roast potatoes on the side. You don't know what bird this is.
I'll taste the same going down.
You
Good morning, friends.
There's that bird.
Good morning indeed. Ah, what a good night that was.
I thought they didn't have any birds here.
I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to enjoy it.
They got a shipment in this morning.
Oh.
Didn't have any last night. And by shipment, I mean they shot it from the roof.
Leonhard, I bought you clothes that are more suited to the area last night. Kaizen, I didn't think that was quite your style, but I got you a cloak that would, just make you look like one of the crowd without having to wear the threads of this place.
Okay, appreciate it.
Are we planning on infiltrating something?
No, but I like to walk around and look nice. Sometimes without my armor. I find it more relaxing when I'm not lugging around 65 pounds of metal.
Sandra holds up the clothes. Leonhardt, you see they're very well made, but definitely not the style of home. They are more the style of here, which isn't just the style,
Yeah.
but it's influenced.
Well, thank you very much, Prince Satra. Yes, Lord Luther. Sir Luther,
I'm Luther Tiefington, and this is my wife, Shivari Tiefington.
Tiefington, how creative.
Well, I'm pretty good on I.
Apparently, it's a pretty well-known family, so...
Huh. Well, in that case, we need to be very careful who we introduce ourselves to then. With a member of the nobility of local sum.
So it could come in useful down the road.
Yeah.
That is true.
And Kaizan, I am so sorry for the debacle last night. If you would like to come to my room after breakfast, I can show you how to make the alchemy job work.
Oh, no, that is okay. I eventually figured it out.
I heard you poured honey out.
I did at first, and don't worry, got it all cleaned up. It was okay.
I can make wine. I promise. I'm not bullshitting you.
No, that is okay.
This is incredibly awkward.
Okay.
So, Mr. and Mrs. Tiefington, what is on our menu today? What are our plans?
Well, we also went to the job board last night. It didn't have anything on it, but when we came back, we inquired about, some places that may have basements here, because that sounds like a good starting point. And the innkeeper mentioned the mayor's house, which there is no mayor, but they didn't remember that there's no mayor or that there was a mayor, so it was definitely a place that we will probably go check out.
Are you saying the city is currently without government, without any council that takes care of business?
If it is, they don't remember.
How convenient.
That is most likely the place to start looking. There was nothing on the job board about mysterious sounds or things like that to look for, so.
So either the mayor and his followers want to be, or they would like to remain obscure, or there's genuinely no mayor in this town. These are the two options.
It seems more like they are influenced by whatever is causing the, where you think you remember something, but then you don't, because using a spell, I looked into their thoughts a bit, and there was definitely a gap there. So,
interesting.
But hey, maybe the mayor also wants to be obscure, and this is really nice for him.
Yeah, raising taxes and then pretending that it's always been like this. No one remembers what it used to be. Yeah. Sounds like a smart business strategy to rule a town. Well then, when are we planning on going to the town hall?
We can go after breakfast if we'd like.
Yeah, probably after breakfast.
Absolutely.
Also, it might be mugged later, so keep an eye out for that.
What's that?
There were some people I overheard on my way back from purchasing arrows that definitely noticed our presence, thought we looked like we had money. So we're talking about trying to do something like that.
Trying to rob us?
Excellent.
Yes.
Just when I thought the stay was a bit disappointing and dull.
You want to get mugged?
Let them try. Of course, I will try to de-escalate the situation at first, but...
Okay.
Perhaps we should leave our most valuable items in our rooms, just to be on the safe side of things.
Is that safe?
I feel like that would be the opposite of safe. That's most likely where they will go to try and steal from us.
Oh, they know where we live in this establishment?
Yes, I think they know we are here.
Oh, in that case, then we leave it on us. I thought they were going to rob us in the street.
No, they could rob us anywhere, really.
So what do you want to do?
Finish our meal and then head towards the empty, completely empty, not suspicious at all mayor's place.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Head on there. Do you collect retribution?
Yes.
Do you bring Rosie?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, as you're walking through town, a fair warning, Roll20 appears to be having issues. Meaning that what is about to pop up is going to be very low resolution.
Oh, okay.
I think
So
we'll live.
Jump to there. Jump to here. Unless somehow... Or it could just not load at all.
It looks good for me. I think it's sometimes for individual people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
Yeah, for me and the camera, it looks very low res. I'm glad it works for you guys though, so that feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than nothing! Feels good. Hooray for the slightly
right.
smaller observer camera, which which hides the low res a little better. But yeah, I don't know why. So for some reason, my PC especially appears to just be like not wanting to load it correctly. But just this time. Alrighty. So, you're heading through town, through the streets. Who's leading the charge?
I will.
You will lead the charge. Okay. So you head on through the streets until you get up to the crossroads in town. Okay, the one you can see in front of you. So you're heading through. If you want to move yourself up to there. Look one further back if you could. Thank you.
I guess Leonard would be the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we left the inn, I assume, Satra, you're on your horse?
Yes.
Shivari would ask, is it possible if I could ride with you and then I can look through Rosie while we are walking?
Oh, of course.
Okay, Shivari, place yourself on retribution.
Yeah.
Yeah! And move Rosie to be next to y'all. Feels good. Alrighty. As you get up to this point, two large Orcan fellows step out in front of you, both wearing dark clothes and hoods obscuring their faces. Just like step in the way. Don't say anything, but just step in the way of you all.
Excuse me, good sirs. We are on our way through. It appears that retribution cannot squeeze past, so if you would kindly move aside.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course. But you do know that this is a toll road, right?
I've seen no signage for that, no.
No, yeah, sign's in repair. Repair shop
Oh!
sign. Yeah, one turns up. Yeah, repair shop sign. Yeah.
How much is the toll?
How much in your bag?
That's a fairly hefty toll, my friend.
Yeah, hefty toll. Shut up,
If I give
Daryl.
you each 6 silver pieces and you all forget this happened.
No, the toll is your bags and your valuables or your life. Those are the terms, of course. Yeah, those are the terms.
Oh, really? That's interesting. How about counteroffer? You let us through and you can leave with your lives.
You look so scary, Tiny Umi. Yeah, Tiny. They're not Umis. That one is. That's an elf. What about that one? Yeah, that's Umi. Tiny Umi.
Ask you not to insult my friend, sir.
Leonard puts a hand on Kaizen's shoulder and looks at him and is like shaking his head very, very, very slowly. Not yet. He's trying to tell him silently.
Stand up, sit up straight and use thaumaturgy to make the ground kind of shake underneath him and be like, you try to put a toll upon the Tiefingtons? Is that
Yes.
You try to put the toll upon the Tiefingtons? Get out of the way. You will be put in jail for this.
Roll intimidation.
Nice.
I love it.
19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. The two orcs look at each other, just like, wait, no, the Teefingtons? The Teefingtons? Oh, I don't want to get in trouble. You hear a voice shouted from one of the upper levels of one of the buildings, shouted down, "The Teefingtons are Minotaurs, you pricks!" You tried to trick me! Yeah, trick us! We're a team, Derek. I'm sorry, Daryl. You know what? Lives it is, and we'll take your valuables. Roll initiative, everybody.
Oh my god.
Good try. You easily beat the orcs, but there's more people here, as I'm sure you worked out. Good try, though. Very good try.
I liked it.
I very liked it. It was a really good idea.
Well, at least-
Okay, I fear for the town's safety, man. Kaizen unleashed. He's gonna burn this orc town to the ground. Holy shit.
I'm fucking ready.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
at least we
Alrighty.
know the Teefingtons are Minotaurs now.
Valuable
learned.
information.
You have learned. Oh, bye music. You started and then stopped. Feels good. Bam, bam. Yeah, my Roll20's having issues, team. Feels good. Play the music! Alright, I'm just going to quickly refresh the DM page. That's what I'm going to do. Because the music just died. Yeah, my Roll20's having issues. I apologize, everyone. It appears to very much be on my side. But
Oof.
it is slightly problematic. Okay, play music. Nope. Maybe? Yes. No? It's starting and stopping. I'm just going to leave it and hope it's fine.
I hear music.
You hear music, unfortunately, the stream does not. So stream is going to be musicless. Hopefully it'll be better for next week. Oh, well, the map loaded. So that's nice, but only on the DM screen.
Mm.
I'll refresh the camera stream in a second. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, music on my side is dead AF. Let's give it one more restart. Bam, bam. Yeah, nothing. Right, I'm going to very quickly refresh the view stream. There's the music.
Yep.
Still start and stop. Yeah, I'm definitely having some severe issues with the game at the moment. But that's fine. The game is for you guys. Refresh the stream. Let's see, the map loads. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. Okay. Map didn't load. Music's intermittent. We work with what we got. Okay. This sheet should be over here. I'm sure our music will calm down in a second, everybody. I apologize for the technical issues. Alrighty. So, descending order. Bam. Kaizen, you are the fastest.
Alright. Kaizen will conjure some animals. Conjure
Oh, and so it begins.
Would you like
two
it to be
beasts
two beasts of
challenge rating 1 or lower.
1 or lower? Okay, so 1 is what it would be in this
Yeah.
case. 2 beasts of challenge rating 1. Okay. I'm going to stop the music for a bit, I'm afraid. Actually, if it's playing for you guys, I'll leave it. Alright, it doesn't
It's
have to
playing
be
for
a
me.
thing you've seen, which is the fun part. Okay, well, I apologize. I apologize, Kaizen.
Uh,
Oh, what's it gonna be? Yeah.
Hell yeah!
They're back for round 2.
Alright.
Alright, place them where you want them. You still have control.
They're so huge. I love it.
There you go.
Alright. Suddenly Toads. That's your action.
Yep. That's my action, and
Let me start music one more time.
take a few steps back,
Okay, you scoot away. Hey, music.
and that will be it.
Ah, damn it, music's still broken.
I'll have to roll
Oh.
initiative for them.
Yes, please. Jesus, I don't know what's
11.
happening with Roll20. I apologize, audience. 13. Oh, sorry, 11.3. Nice. Sending order. Bam. Luckily you're first, so that makes no difference in initiative. Cool. Alrighty, that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Bottom walk or chief. Are you sure? I will allow you to, if you wish, reposition Rosie. Shafari.
Yeah. she could
Because otherwise
be a
that cat's
little
getting kicked.
back there.
I thought so. Okay.
Aw.
Alrighty. This orc war chief will step up. And he's not noticing the toad because his passive perception is real bad. Is going to start wailing on. He's going to aim for retribution. He thinks he can knock you both off, which means it's going for Satra. I assume? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. It's going to go in for Great Axe. 19 to hit.
Ah, darn it, yeah.
11 slashing damage. And second attack. 13 to hit. Massively missed.
Yay!
That is Orc War Chief number 1. Rosie Mark Cat.
Rosie wants to find somewhere to hide, so
Rosie
go
goes to
over
hide.
here and hide.
Rosie scoots. Alrighty. Roll stealth.
Yep.
10. Nice. Alrighty. Satra.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hit him
Okay.
with the
I am
king.
gonna just quickly, I am gonna stop the music, everyone, because it is being very problematic for viewer side. So sorry about that. Alrighty. Yes, for the king.
Alrighty. Do. Where did it go? I always lose it. I think I moved it to the top. And it disappeared. $24 to hit!
24 definitely hits.
Alright, I'm gonna bop him again.
11 points of bludgeoning to start. 21 also easily hits.
Alrighty. That's me.
20.
Oh, I didn't never roll retribution. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you didn't roll his initiative? Alright, well, roll him now.
No.
We'll add him in. Hopefully he's after you, because that will make it really convenient for me. Only 4 points of damage. Easily after you. Feels good. Descending. You, Orc, Rosie, Satra. Cool. Alrighty, that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
10.
23.
Really?
Yeah.
Legit?
11.
Legit, your passive perception is 23.
Yeah.
He has observant, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. Alright, well, Kaizan, you're going to be the only one who gets to make a dex save. Because you're the only one who hears this coming. As from the roof to the left and above you all, you hear a faint. You glance up just in time to see someone finishing a spell, blasting a wand down at you. Could everyone please make me a dexterity saving throw? No, sorry, only Kaizan make me a dexterity saving throw. Everyone else automatically fails. For it is a
Oh,
surprise.
no.
What the F?
26.
26. Kaizan succeeds. Alright. Everyone else, due to the surprise, is going to take 25 points of fire damage.
What the fuck?
Kaizan,
Okay,
you
Retribution's
take half.
dead.
Would you like to take his damage as a reaction?
Oh, that's 50 points of damage.
Up to you.
Oh, that's so many. I'm already so. No, no.
Okay. Retribution. pops. I will move him down to the bottom left so I can. Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
All good.
Okay.
Alrighty, you two fall. Make dex saves to land on your feet. As the fireball explodes around you, Rosie, fireballs do go around corners. So Rosie.
Oh, wait a minute.
It doesn't matter
So,
what Rose did.
since I'm using Frostbrand, I've got fire resistance.
You do. You take half damage. So you take 14. You take 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Zaltri, you land on your feet. Shivari, dex save please. Till see if you land on your feet after falling off the horse. So
Ew.
Shivari is prone.
Oh, sorry.
You had no way to stop that. It's fine. Alrighty. So Shivari is prone. No falling damage though, because it's technically only a 5 feet fall from a 10 feet creature because you're 5 feet tall. Alrighty. Okay, so that blasts in. Kaizen, you see that coming. So yeah, you took 12 points of damage. Leonhardt takes 12 points of damage. Everyone else takes 25. Unless you have resistance to fire, which Shivari does.
Yep.
Zatra does not, I'm afraid.
Nope.
Alrighty. Okay. The figure from the roof sees Kaizen looking at him, looks a little concerned, but gets his wand ready for his next spell, but that's his next turn. For now, the giant in fact, because Kaizen's seen him. Only Kaizen has seen this fellow. Hang on. GM layer. Yeah, only Kaizen has seen this lad, but there he is. He is technically in a room, but I had to delete all the layers to try and make the map work, and I had to do that during the session, so I didn't get it working, I'm afraid. I had this cool thing planned, didn't work. Okay, but only Kaizen sees that guy for the moment. Cool! Giant toads!
Alright.
Be
Top
back.
toad. Actually, I like the colors. I'll just put that red toad
That sounds good.
and blue toad.
Red toad, blue
will
toad.
attack the orc.
Yeah,
how
go
does-
get him now! What the fuck?
Oh,
Ooh!
okay.
Toads
Let's
coming in to
go.
redeem!
Oh yeah.
Alright, so that is
Okay,
13 plus 7. That is 20 points of damage.
And then
And he's grappled.
wait, yeah.
He's just automatically
The
grappled.
target is grappled.
Yep. It is restrained, and you cannot bite another target.
Okay.
And then next round, you can swallow.
Oh, okay, cool. I
That's
like
how it works.
didn't get to actually like do anything with the last time. So yeah.
I've used toads before. It's all good.
Blue toad will
You
attack.
guys fucking eliminate my
that.
orcs in one round. 13. 13 is a miss.
Okay. A total miss.
I'm just gonna
Total ribbit angrily.
Croak's wanting to make it croak. Net for grappled. Hang on. Until the grapple ends, target is restrained. So yeah, the net will be restrained then, as that orc is restrained.
Oh.
Toadbite's no joke, dude. Do you actually have the swallow ability?
Yeah, it has swallow.
Then yeah, that's next turn. Cool.
Mhm.
Alrighty, that's the toes. So they want to move.
No.
Okay, Shivari.
Shvari will use half her movement to get up, and then move back slightly and try to look for where the fuck that came from.
Okay, that would be an action to roll perception. Actually, he's blown his cover. You know what? Let's say you can all see. Yeah, Kaizen's also shouting at you. The fireball came from behind you. You look up and around. Kaizen's yelling and pointing. You're able to see him. You're all able to see him.
Yeah, Kaizen's like
Let's make
fucking aiming at this guy already.
That's
so.
fair. You follow the line of Kaizen's arrow about to point.
He's visible to us, though.
He is visible. He is in cover, but he is visible.
All right, as long as she can see him, she's gonna try and grab him. So
Telekinesis, alright.
Nice.
Strength roll from this lad. Oh
Yep,
boy,
this is
that's a good
mine.
roll for him. Good roll for this guy. Ooh, yeah,
22.
that succeeds by 17. Alright, you have this guy's
yes.
telekinesis.
So he can be moved 30 feet. So I kind of want to just pull him right down next to Leonhard if that's enough movement.
Okay, so hang on. The buildings are 1, 2, 3, 4 feet. He's 4 buildings high. Each one is 10 feet. He is 40 feet up and 10 away from the road.
Just
You gotta
pull him
pull him
out
out the
so he's just
window.
hovering above us.
Okay, you pull him out the window, so you can either move him 10 feet to here or 15 feet to here.
Yeah, so there's fine.
Today is fine. Okay, you still have 15 feet left.
Start bringing him down towards us.
Alrighty, I'm not dropping any frames. Yeah, stream's fine on my side. Alright, so you bring him 15 feet down. So he is now 25 feet above the floor.
Yep.
Okay, let me mark that on his sheet. 25. Bam. Alrighty. That is bonus action?
No, that is it.
That is it. Alrighty. Okay. The toad, unexpectedly, is about to get shot in the back. Maybe. We'll
What the
see.
heck?
Pew! 19 to hit.
The toad, yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is going to be 22 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt sticks into its back.
Jeez.
That's
To which
so,
toad?
that's so rude.
To red toad.
Red toad, okay. 22 points?
Yes.
Alright.
So
As
rude.
and your passive perception would see that you would see came from up on this tower.
Okay.
You would have to take an action to look up there. Alrighty.
Alright.
Leonhardt. I want to try music again.
So when this altercation starts, Leonhard would like to take a quick look around. Are there any innocent bystanders or guards or whatever nearby?
You look around this area, it looks fancy, but you can see that everyone who would pop out is, after the fireball happened, has scattered.
Yeah. So then he would and the guy behind him, he's just a regular dude.
The guy behind you? Well, he's 25 feet up.
Okay, so he's up. Okay.
Yes, he
then
Shivari pulled him
Leonard
out of a
wouldn't have seen
window.
him. Yeah.
Shivari pulled him out of a
Then-
window and just sort of slowly lowered him towards you.
Can Leonhard see him from where he's at, or is he?
You hear
Currently
you hear Kaisan yelling. You turn around. You see a guy crash through a window. Glass rains down on you and lower down towards you. You see Shivari controlling where he moves.
Okay. So before Leonhard moves to Satra over here, and he would then, before he makes his attack, as what I want to say, he would then exclaim very loudly and publicly that we hereby want to make sure that the aggression, we're acting in self-defense. There's so-called toll keepers, gatekeepers, and I would like to make sure that everyone here knows that criminal activities such as this will not go unharmed. And then he would just basically whack the guy in front of him.
All right, whap that lad.
So basically, he wants to make a commotion so people know that we're defending
Yeah.
defending ourselves and stuff like that.
You're doing the classic
Okay.
thing of I am trained in karate. I promise you this won't go well. All right, make your attack.
There
20
we go.
easily hits.
Here we go. And then we make the second attack on the same guy. And this one, he puts a little bit of extra swing in, and he tries to make that a menacing attack. So
Ooh, wisdom save from your boy.
roll d10. Ooh, a nice extra damage, and he needs to make a wisdom save.
Here, 15 on the wisdom save. Also, Jesus,
That's
on
a
that damage.
fail.
Damn, that fails. All right, so he is now scared of you.
That is true.
Damn. The difference in weapon.
Oh, I feel like a new man.
The difference a new weapon can make. Absolutely crazy. Do you want me to move Rosie, by the way, Shivari, because she got roasted in the fireball?
Oh,
Fireballs
yeah.
go around corners, sorry. I'll move her to the bottom right.
Mm,
Save deleting her. Alrighty. Turns out fire does not accept normal road laws. Alrighty.
And then Leonhard, when he lands that second blow, he would just, in a very loud, booming voice, once again, surrender, and we will let you live, and surrender you to the local authorities, wherever they may be right now.
All right. The orc looks up, like, no, not the local authorities. Immediately scared of you.
Okay.
Alrighty, that you, Leonhart?
That is my turn for now. Yes.
All right. The other orc who's in the mouth of a toad. Yeah, not local authority. Ah! He's gonna start trying to beat up the toad. He is restrained, so disadvantage on its attacks against the toad. Great axe 1. Natural 1 misses.
Nice.
Great axe 2. 10 to hit.
10 will miss.
Misses the toad. It's
Nice.
swinging at the
Sick.
toad, but it can't really get its arms free. They're trapped in the toad's mouth. That is the end of that orc. Kaizan. You see a floating mage, but you see a floating cloaked boy with a wand in hand, looking very upset that he is in the air and covered in glass right now.
Yeah, Kaizen will take a couple of shots at the floating mage
Okay,
individual.
shoot that mage. Pew pew.
Yeah.
26.
26.
Ooh, absolutely hits.
All right, 10 points of damage. We'll shoot again.
Shoot again.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, 30
30
hits.
to hit for that plus Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
So 27 points total.
Okay.
Casual 27.
Casual 27 points of damage. Nothing serious. He looks fine. / all the bleeding. He's alive. He survives the hit.
All right, take another couple steps back, and that will be all.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. It is the scared orc's turn. I ain't going back to jail, man! I ain't going back to jail! Is gonna, at disadvantage, try to make an attack against Leonhart. And one against Satra normal? Let me look up fear quickly. I don't know if fear affects just when
While
they're in your
the source of their
eyesight.
fear is in eyesight.
I believe you are right, but I will double
Yep.
check. I appreciate the heads up. I appreciate the rule input. You are 100% correct. Sounds good. Alrighty. It's going to make one at disadvantage against you and one against Leonhart. Leonhart, 15 to hit.
Ha! Try again.
Nope, it's going to go for Sartre. 13 to hit.
Nope.
Try again. It can't. It uses attacks. Alright. That orc is done. Yeah, so it's realizing it can't hit you. It's gonna use its aggressive to use its bonus action to move towards a hostile creature it can see. In this case, this toad. So attacks of opportunity from both of you, if you wish to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's gonna attempt to try and free its ally. Another misses. 9
Oh
misses.
no.
Makes it to the toad. Alrighty. Rosie
Uh-oh.
is Ash. Satra.
For a
All right.
7.
Well. Well, I wasn't taking this seriously, but now I'm not taking it seriously, and I'm angry.
Dangerous combination.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after this guy, and I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, that's the one in the toad's mouth. The one with the scared face is the one who just ran away from you, and the toad's mouth is the one that is toaded.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit him because fuck
Okay,
that guy.
you have advantage. He is in the toad's mouth.
All right.
Just a fucking weird sentence. 27 easily hits.
Big hit.
All right, I'm gonna
Big
hit him again.
whap. Big whap. And 17 just hits. 19 points of damage total.
Yep, and then I will. This guy's in the air.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Then that's me.
Alrighty. The mage does not like being in the air. He doesn't have a huge amount he can do about it. He is going to He's going to attempt to... Is it an action for him to break it? How does it work? How's it with telekinesis?
I will put text.
Please do, that'd be
and
lovely.
thing.
And so let's go around. You can use your action.
Till the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip.
Which should mean Kaizen should have had advantage on those shots. Good to know.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if restrain. It doesn't say condition restrain, so I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I'll check that later. For now, we'll say no, but I'll check that later. Making an ability check contested. You win the contest creature up to 30 feet in a direction, including upward, until the end of your next turn. Okay, so yeah, he is suspended. On subsequent rounds, you can use your action. Okay, so it's on your turn that you roll. On his turn, he's just in the air.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. Alright, he's going to attempt to... Oh, this is probably a terrible... He's probably going to kill himself doing this, but he's going to try. He's going to attempt to dispel magic on himself.
Yes.
To break your spell.
Ooh, okay.
What level is telekinesis? 5, right?
Well,
Because you
this is
uppercasted it.
Yep.
Okay, let's
Yep.
see if he breaks it. That's going to be an 18. He breaks the spell and falls 25 feet, taking 2d6 worth of falling damage. He's not dead. He lands
Yeah,
directly in front of you, Shivari.
30 feet or 25 feet is pretty high.
It's pretty high. He takes a big. He took almost half his remaining health worth of damage.
Love it.
Just kick him real good, Shivari.
If Shivari had a decent strength stat, a kick could kill this guy, in theory. Depending on what feats and stuff. Bonus action. This guy is now going to Misty Step back onto the roof. We'll see how that goes. Alright, that's his turn. Giant Toad.
Okay, I accidentally refresh stuff. 1 second. Oh god, it's all laggy now.
Yep, there's the issue I've been having.
Okay, I think we're good.
Nice.
Alright, so Red Toad will attempt to swallow.
Okay, what roll is needed for this?
I'll just click the button. I think
Toad
it's
makes
just...
one bite.
Oh, I just did that.
So if you hit it, you're already grappling it. So if you hit it, the target is swallowed. So advantage
okay.
because it is restrained.
I love it.
Swallow him.
15 is a miss.
Oh.
I'm sorry to say. Cool.
Unlucky. Okay.
Unlucky. Red Toad does miss.
Alright. Blue Toad will attempt to hit the same one.
Same one. Advantage. It's restrained. You cannot swallow it because it is held by another toad. But 21 does hit.
21.
19
I imagine
points of
just like half the
damage.
orc is in one toad, half is in the other toad.
They can just rip him apart.
I was gonna say send him in 2 different directions.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna say this orc is now grappled and restrained by both toads. Because why the fuck not? Whichever one swallows him, lady that tramps him the best.
Oh, so sick.
That's 19 points of damage.
Yep, done.
Total damage.
Jeez. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Christ, please. Alright, that's the toads. Shivari.
And the toad damage is legit, dude. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
The battle is you guys. You guys have insane AC, but
Alright. Taking a page out of Leonhardt's book, she's going to use thaumaturgy on herself to make her voice 3 times as loud and call out, guards, we are being mugged. Come over and help, please.
okay, that echoes out across the hall. Across the hallway, across the alleyway. Sorry, you hear yelled. What is that? This way, quick! It sounds pretty far away. Though. You hear the yelling. We're on the way, citizen.
Thank you.
That's your action.
Yep.
Okay.
She'll move around the corner over here. And that is her turn.
Okay, let's go around there. Okay. From hiding again, and sorry, what are the toads' passive perceptions?
10.
Okay. Kaizen, you do see again in this tower, you see something pop up quickly and take a shot at Red Toad once again.
Okay.
And then pop back into cover afterwards. 19 to hit the Toad.
That will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 25 points of damage.
Oh, this toad is gonzo.
Red Toad is
Oh,
gonzo,
no.
meaning that this orc is now only grappled by Blue Toad. And the guy in this tower pops back into cover again. Complete cover. Just ducks back down.
Huh, okay.
Alright. Leonhardt.
He walks one step forward and holds his sword towards the grappled orc and says, "Are we surrendering yet?"
Yeah, I'll surrender, absolutely. Come, Barry, come! I'm trying! Says the guy from the rooftop.
Okay. Not convincing, and drops another attack. Misses that one though.
You have advantage, he's restrained.
Oh, that's true. Actually, thanks for letting me know.
No
That one
worries,
hits then.
20. Absolutely hits.
Yay!
Damage is the same either way, so that's good.
Yeah. Then he goes for the second attack with advantage.
Just hits. And same damage again. Consistency.
Nice. Nice.
Same damage, 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
When this guy's still alive, but has been hit real hard.
Yeah. He doesn't use any superiority dice, no fancy moves, because these guys are messed up anyways.
Okay.
And that will then be my turn.
Okay. Grappled Orc Warchief. He's going to attempt to batter the toad. He's holding on to... Actually, he's going to attempt to break the toad's grapple.
Okay,
So strength check. Athletics? I assume athletics, right?
It
It doesn't matter either way. It's not proficiency.
yeah.
The other orc is no longer frightened, by the way.
Escape DC
neat.
13.
Okay, so he has to beat a DC of strength for athletics. 13. 21.
Yep.
Your boy is free, but he used his action to do this. Alrighty.
Worth.
Worth indeed. Absolutely. Kaizan.
Okay. Wait, sorry, I missed it. Is this wizard back in the...
He is not in the tower, but he is on the roof now.
Oh, on the roof. Okay. Still have line of sight.
It's line of sight. Very barely. Cover if it mattered to you.
But it does not. I'll take some shots.
Hit the shots.
You know, I'll sharpshooter this.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
26 hits.
26.
Okay. You physically
Ooh.
can't do not enough damage to hit this guy, to kill this guy.
Okay.
He looks over the building. You can see he's bleeding. He's weedy. He's a little weak from the shots earlier. He's barely alive. He claws himself to the edge of the roof, wand in hand, ready, and immediate death. He had 6 hit points. Now he has 0. Plus a lot.
Negative 20 if this was Pathfinder, but alright.
Still can be important in 5th edition. If
Oh
you
yeah,
hit,
true.
actually,
do
oh, yeah,
way
you
too
did-
much with
you
the
actually
poison
you
or
did
something.
you did half his max hit points. You didn't actually you wouldn't have killed him outright if he was
Yeah.
a player character.
Okay, second shot at the orc who is no longer restrained
Yes.
with a non-sharpshooter shot.
Non-sharpshooter, 26 hits.
26 for 11 points of
11 points
piercing
damage. That one is he is wounded, but you've already used Frost Slayer, so fair
Yeah.
enough. All right, he barely survives.
All right. That'll be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Non-frightened Orc War Chief is going to just start wailing. This is probably a terrible idea. Yeah, he's just going to start wailing on the toad. It's the only thing he can reach. Whap! 13.
To
Hit the toad.
The toad. I will hit.
22 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 8 will miss. Satra.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm real mad. You
Okay.
guys don't normally get to see from me. First things first, I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite on the king,
Oh, okay. Bonus
Mm.
action. Thunderous Smite applied.
and then we're gonna hit.
Okay, go for the hit. 22 absolutely
22?
hits.
So that is 2d6.
Okay, that
Extra, I
guy's dead. You
believe.
killed him with the basic. You killed him with the basic damage.
Oh, then can I use this Thunderous Smite on the next one?
Technically,
that's how it works.
no. But just this time, 'cause it's the first time you used the spell, yes. But just this time.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna advance and we're gonna try again.
We'll say you did it on the second spell. Let me put the orc behind you.
I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, we'll say you hit him for you saw how weak that orc was, and just like you're not worth this. Dong. All right, Thunderous Smite, let's go.
Alrighty.
Just this once. Alrighty. Whap him.
Oh
That's
no!
a miss. You still have concentration.
Yes.
Concentration lasts a minute.
Yep.
Do not lose it. Alrighty.
Yep.
Bonus?
That's me.
Oh, you bonus cast it. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mage is fucking toast. He's doomed. Giant Toad.
Giant toad will attempt to bite.
Nom Nom Toad.
6 will not.
6 will miss. It is not showing up on my stream. I'm really having issues with Roll20 team. We'll probably end after this fight. Roll20's having big issues my side. Alrighty. 6 misses. That's the Toad. Does it want to move?
Nope. Stay
Okay.
put.
Shivari.
How tall does this building look?
Oh, sorry. I didn't X this guy. The guy's dead. And the mages, at least. Oh, the building
Okay.
you're next to?
Yeah.
40 feet high.
All right. She will start lifting herself up 30 feet.
You telekinesis yourself 30 feet into the air.
That's it for now.
Okay. Seeing how stuff's going. A shot's gonna come from cover, from hiding. Satra, what's your passive perception?
11.
11, that is less than this guy's stealth. So incoming with advantage shot against you.
Protection.
Oh, neutral shot against you. Alright, 24.
Mm,
That
oh.
hits.
Shit.
Okay. That's going to be 23 points of piercing damage against you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's one shot, but it always hurts.
Tears Divine Light. Jesus, 2 shots and I'm a third health.
One of them was a fireball, to be fair. Alrighty, the guy hides again. Leonhardt.
Okay, can I step on where the dead toad is because it disintegrated, right?
Absolutely. The dead toad, which is the top one.
Yeah, the red one.
Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely. Let me move it back.
So then
Okay.
he would go here. Shimmy around, and is this the dumb orc or the slightly dumber orc still left alive?
Well, that's a relative sentence. I don't choose to judge my orcs, but
Leonard tries again to parlay and is if you don't desire the same fate that just befell your friend, you better go down on your knees, apologize, and surrender.
Okay, roll intimidate. If you want to do that as an action, roll intimidation. Otherwise, you can just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Action.
use your action. Roll intimidation. 13. All right. You'll find out how that goes on his turn.
Good. Can I still attack now?
No, as I said, use your action.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it was just okay, good. Then that is my turn.
Alrighty. You killed my brother! I'm not interested! He's gonna... He's gonna... Oh, wait. No. That's the dead one. Never mind. I'll roll on his I'll roll again on his turn, because that shouldn't have been him. Kaizan!
Oh, is he gonna get a turn? We'll see.
Oh!
Oh no.
21, 11 points
Hits.
plus. 3.
14
so
points.
14 points for there.
You
Shooting
can
again.
you can kill him, I think, but I think it's sharpshooter.
Well, 9 points there.
9 points. All right, he's up.
Pretty low, pretty low.
Pretty low. Getting him down. He's definitely healthier than his friend was.
Alright, end of turn.
Alrighty. You killed my brother! I'm not interested! Ow! Ow! Arrow stick into him. He's gonna go after Leonhardt all in. Wait, who killed it? Who killed his brother? Who got the
I
final hit?
did.
You killed it. You killed my brother! He's gonna go after you. All in. Both hits. Leonhardt has used his... Actually, no, Leonhardt, you have your action back if you want a protection, your choice.
I was gonna say that I should have my protection back, so he's gonna
You
use
do.
that on the
First
first
or
attack.
second? First, okay. 9.
Nope.
Second normal. 17.
Nope.
Nope.
Nice.
But thing, I've made a poor decision. Satra.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hit him. Hopefully.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
16 to hit.
Just hits. Right on AC.
Alrighty, so then
it,
that's
love it.
also Thunderous Smite.
Oh, still carried over.
He needs to make a DC 16 strength save, please.
Strength save. Okay, he is good at that.
He does take 7 points of
Still
damage,
failed.
though.
11. So
All
7.
right, he's pushed 10 feet.
So hang on, 13 points of damage, and he is pushed 10 feet. Maths is hard.
Well,
There we
actually, I'm
go.
gonna re-roll that too.
Reroll that too. So hang on, which two in the attack? Okay.
Well, 7, so it's
So
11 points of damage
so an
instead.
extra 5. Okay. So he's still alive, and he's pushed 10 feet backwards.
Yep.
Okay. Wham.
Oh, is that give attack of opportunity?
No, unwilling movement
Oh.
does not provoke attacks of opportunity at any point. Which is why,
Okay.
in theory, in combat, if your ally is dying, a good idea is to grapple them and run away with them. If you have that kind of strength and power, you can do
True.
that.
Good.
Sasha chases
All right.
down.
Well, I'm gonna run after him like
Run him down.
I'm playing polo and hit him.
Hit him. Hit him.
Oh no.
That's a miss.
Darn. Well, I had a cool one-liner, but I missed, so I can't say it.
Oh, he's prone. He failed. So advantage.
Oh
technically.
shit!
I read your spells. I was just saying because I was like, it feels weird to be pushed 10 feet back without like a shove ability and not be knocked prone. So try again.
Yep. Prone, push 10 feet. So yes,
See
come
it?
on! I believe.
That's a
Yay!
hit. How do you want to kill him?
Oh. Oh right. I'll just run after him, like I said, like I'm playing polo. Hit him like underneath the chin. Send him flying. You killed my horse. That's not the one liner I had in mind, but it seems better.
Slides along the ground. Slides on the ground dead. Alright. Rest of your turn?
Can I start moving over here and looking for this little fucker?
Sure,
10,
you move over there.
5.
You can't start looking because you've used your actions and stuff.
Yep.
But okay, you move to there. Alright, cool.
Use my...
Use your...
And then I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself because I don't really want to get hit.
Okay, use Shield of Faith. Alrighty, let me find an icon for that. I can delete the Orc War Chiefs because they're fucking dead. Shield, 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 shield. I know there's a fancy shield in here somewhere. I can never find it properly. Where the fuck? There it is. Fancy shield. Nice.
Nice.
Alrighty, you make it to there. Sartre is done. Giant Toad.
Ribbit. How tall is this roof?
40 feet. Every building in here is 40 feet, except
every
for
building's
this
40 feet.
particular section here, which is 50, and this section here, which is 50.
Okay. What the heck does
Oh,
frog do?
and
then?
technically this section here, which is 50, but not relevant currently.
Okay. Mm,
Can you command what the toads are supposed to do?
yes.
Because they could probably freaking jump into the building. They're this big.
If they have that
They
power.
can only jump. They have a high jump, but it's 10 feet, and they have
They
a
are 10
long
feet
jump of
tall,
20
which would
feet.
be halfway up.
Aw.
Can they like stick to the wall?
Do they
Climb
have
that
that as an
shit?
ability?
No.
No!
Alright.
You can try and make him jump through a window if you want, really upset some homeowner.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know. Total just, I guess, jump 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Just jump onto those boxes, I
Hops
guess.
on the boxes, 5 feet up.
Yep. And that is all for now.
Okay. That's
I'll take
toad.
the action dodge if a toad can do that.
That's fine. Dodge action. Everything can take a dodge
Alright.
action.
Okay.
Alrighty. Shivari.
All right, Shvara used the rest of the 30 feet to get on top of the roof.
Yep, you float up. You're on the roof.
She'll use her movement to get to the other side of the roof.
You float over there. Cool. Or run over there. Alrighty.
And that is it for her right now.
Okay. Your boy is going to peek up. Notice that everything has gone a little quiet. Gonna look around, see how everything's going. He's gonna try and take one shot against Kaizan, and then run away. It's gonna be his plan. Okay. Okay, he is from hidden because he did beat Kaizan's passive perception this time.
Oh.
So advantage.
That's crazy.
He beat it by 2. That's all he needs. Okay, natural 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. That is going to be 36 points of piercing damage to Kaizan.
Alright.
Concentration check, please. DC of 16.
alright. 17.
17. Toad stays up. And then your boy is going to attempt to not hide this time and is going to attempt to run away. Which means you guys see him climbing out of this tower. But unfortunately, after moving to here, he disappears from your view because you lose line of sight. Okay. That's his turn. Leonhardt.
I guess from where I'm standing, I never saw the guy.
Probably not. You probably have a pretty bad view
Yeah.
from here. You have a view of
Well,
wall and drain pipe, and that's about it.
So Leonard would then step in the middle here and look around, and I don't know, man. He would just shout something like, "Anyone else has the guts to pursue the task of robbing us? I dare you. We're
You hear-
here."
You hear from one of the windows to the south of you. No, I'm good, thanks.
And he just stands there,
Triumphant.
broad-legged and just a very provocative stance, and is just waiting for, I don't know, guards to arrive or new
Alrighty.
opponents to show up.
You do hear guards. They're about 2 rounds away. Didn't expect you guys to kill these guys this quickly. Should have known. But yep, fair enough. All right, that's Leonhardt. Kaizan.
To give chase or to not give chase? Probably not. Because I'm just walk towards the little intersection here, and then just hold an action to shoot anything that is posing a threat to us.
Okay, then I will call. Is anyone giving chase to the rogue?
No.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, all right then.
Ooh.
All right, then we will skip ahead. Sartre, what do you do? We'll keep initiative. Sartre, what are you doing?
I will heal me and Kaizen.
You heal you and Kaizan. Alrighty, with what spells or
Um,
abilities?
I will healing word Kaizen.
Okay. And what do you heal yourself with?
I'll use lay on hands for myself.
Laying hands on yourself. How many points?
30.
30 points into yourself. Boom. 8 healing to Kaizen. 30 healing to Satra. Okay. Giant Toad. Anything?
Ribbit.
Cool. Shivari. What are you doing?
Float across 30 feet,
Mm-hmm. You float across
land
30
there,
feet.
and then run across 30 feet.
Okay. You look out. You can't see the guy.
Unlucky.
If you want, you can chase one more round. We can skip ahead to that if you like, and you can try and look for him.
Yeah, like one more round, or she moves forward and
Okay.
then looks
So
for him actively.
you move forward, you look over the buildings, roll a perception check. This is just your movement, and this is your action to look.
13.
It's gone.
Alright, she won't pursue after that.
Okay. Then, because Roll20 is massively effing up for me, and literally I've been having multiple attempts to roll most of the attacks in this round, unfortunately we're going to have to end early today, because I am actually having real issues actually doing anything. So, very apologetic.
Understandable. Sucks.
It does suck. Very apologetic. Thank you everyone for watching. Sorry we are ending early today. We will make it up to you at some point. We'll do something special at some point. Maybe I can persuade one of these people, one of these fools to DM. Who knows? I know most of them do it. I think Kendrick's the only one who hasn't DM'd here.
No,
have
I
not DM'd.
I
You
could
have
see
not
myself
DM'd?
do it, but I would
Ah.
probably have to learn the rules a little bit
Oh.
better.
Of course. But fair enough. All right. Well, we have 2 people who haven't DM'd here. 3 people who have. Feels good. 1 year anniversary. Oh God, yeah, we started in January.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
it's coming up.
Ooh, feels good. We should plan something then. But for now, everybody, thank you for watching. Sorry that everything collapsed on us. Will hopefully be good for next week. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Let's find out what everyone is up to in the next week. I will be casting the Division S Crucible. I will also be streaming Heroes and TFT because I'm enjoying those games. Those are the things I'm doing, and I'll be playing in Jinxie Cat's D&D sessions on Saturdays, because they're always fun. I have a very good time, and I've finally trimmed down my character because I had too much shit. Feels good. Feels good
Very
indeed.
nice.
Jinxie, what are you up to this week?
Well, in just a couple of hours, we'll be playing some Heroes again, every bit, and donation that comes to my channel goes to the Maricopa Animal Shelter. Playing some TFT Heroes later throughout the week, and I finally got my NGS network set up, so hopefully I will be bringing you guys some casts soon.
Nice. Feels good. Alrighty, Faye.
Streaming lots of TFT. I think on Thursday is fight night actually, so I'll be playing in that. It'll be the day after a new patch, so that's going to be interesting.
I'm tempted to start getting into casting that. I've really, like, when I was playing Underlords, I really just did enjoy it, and then I started playing more TFT, and I realized I'm an idiot. So I'll have to have a look into that.
So yeah, that's on Thursday, and then I think that's pretty much it. I'll have a new article out on Wednesday. It'll probably just be a patch note review this week, since patch notes come out on Tuesdays.
Nice.
That's it. TFT, D&D.
Sounds like
Very
fun. You guys don't have... Oh, no, it was Friday you didn't have D&D, right?
Yeah. I don't know if we have it this week.
We should, I think.
Yeah, I think we do have it this
Hope
week.
so. What channel's that on?
Dice Priori.
Nice. Alrighty. Kendrick, what are you up to this week, my boy?
This week I'll be doing the Warcraft 3 fight night with Grubby on Friday. We're having a really dope matchup there actually. And other than that, I'm just going to be streaming some more, a little bit of Heroes, a little bit of Detroit Become Human, and that's going to be it.
Sounds like a plan. For those who do not know, Kendrick, for people who wonder what he streams, in case he changes it in between these sessions and the next sessions, his Discord actually has a schedule that posts every week, which feels good.
Yeah, that's true. I
Cool,
try.
cool.
I try.
I don't know how you have the discipline to do that, my dude.
True. Impressive for sure.
Impressive. All right, and Crowan, what are you up to this week?
Mostly just streaming TFT. Friday is more D&D at 9:30 Central. Dice Priory. Thursday will be participating in week 3 of the Phantom Legends Invitational qualifier
Nice.
thingy.
Fun.
Already qualified for grand finals, but still
Feels
opportunity to win
good.
some money.
Hell yeah, farm that shit.
Yeah, and then later that day I'll be casting the Heroes Hearth Fight Night, which Faye will
Damn.
be playing in.
Nice.
Yeah, casting with Casanova.
Ooh, that should be fun.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah. Outside of that, maybe I'll pick up Detroit Become Human. I watched a lot of that when it came out, like on Twitch, different streams of it, and it's definitely a really good game. So maybe if it comes to PC, or when it comes to PC, I'll pick it up, play a little bit of it. But yeah.
Might worth giving it a go. Oh, Kendrick, just quickly, are you still doing the Halo streams?
No, I just played the campaign and that's it.
Oh, you finished it already?
Yeah, dude, we played on Legendary, but co-op made things a little bit easier.
Damn. Yeah, I was about to say, Reach campaign is short. I didn't think you'd have it done already. Damn. Are you not gonna lasso it?
No, I don't think I'll play the multiplayer.
No,
I don't think
lasso
so.
is single player.
Nah, I don't think
Lasso
so.
is basically every skull on.
Oh heck no! No, I looked at some of the skull challenges, like, what was it?
You
No.
lose your UI.
Exactly, you don't have a UI.
You lose your UI.
then
You lose your
hell
UI.
no.
You have no shields. Headshots insta kill.
I honestly don't know if the campaign, if
Grand
the
birthday party.
enemies scale, the more players you have in co-op. But if they
They do.
don't, then I have no idea how you're even going to beat it.
They do.
Okay.
Uh,
I still have no idea how you're going to beat it. Look, it's crazy, man.
Alrighty. But that's what everyone's been doing, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely evening. And we'll see you all next time. Any final words before I hit buttons?
Subscribe to Tetcher with Twitch Prime.
Oh my god, didn't see it coming. Feels good. Subscribe to everyone with Twitch Prime and donate because it is the holidays. Have a lovely evening, everyone. We'll hopefully see you all on the 16th. I can't do dates. See you later. Bye.
Bye.